Your awesome train car.
I know, I love it so much. It's not big enough, like, and I can accept that. That
Yeah, it's
literally
pretty tight in there with all your dogs.
yeah, yeah, it is. But I love it.
Yeah,
So I
no,
wish I could
it's
just put two of
perfect.
them together, you know? That would be way better.
That would be great.
Hi, Wolf. Yes, tacos. Yes, tacos. You are correct. Um, I can't argue with that. I can't argue with tacos, especially not on Taco Tuesday. So
It's a fair point. He's
it
got
is.
you.
Yeah, he's right. He's right. I can't argue. It's just listen. It's the truth. Oh, I don't think my tweet sent out. Let me send that out. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. Um, Sometimes it works. Sometimes it doesn't. This is one of the times where it didn't. Let's see here. Um, 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 um. Okay, we should be good, I think, now. Hopefully, it works. Hopefully. I don't. Twitter's so weird sometimes. Sometimes it works really easily, and sometimes it, like, says my tweet sends, and then it's just like, just kidding though, it didn't send. LOL. Just like with
Wild.
Discord. Just like with Discord, where it was like, oh my god, congratulations, it crashed. Like, that was. If that's not a smack in the face, I don't know what is. If that's.
Twitter's decided that I get notifications entirely at random.
I believe
So,
that
like,
100%. Yep.
sometimes I'll get a notification that I got a DM, and then I will not get a notification the next time. Like, it can literally be moments apart.
Yep.
It's very, very exciting.
Yep. Nope. I fully believe that. 100%, actually. Yep. That does not surprise me in the slightest. Um. Oh God, now it's not working. Why aren't you working? Why are you like this? Why? Why? Everything is broken tonight. It's the strangest thing. Okay, let me
Full moon.
do this. Hold on. Oh my Lord Jesus. Okay, thank God. Oh my fucking God. I thought it just erased my entire thing and I was going to
Oh,
lose my goddamn mind because everything has been so
yeah,
broken. But that's
yeah. No,
okay.
that wouldn't be acceptable.
Yeah, no, it really would not. Okay, there we go. We're good. We're good. Holy shit. And I'm gonna keep it 100. Sorry if you've been trying to get in contact with me on Twitter for like a while. I am not gonna see it. I am so sorry. My shit has been broken for like a bit. Um, so I have like 20 something new notifications and I can't see them.
Yeah, that's excellent.
Well,
That's Twitter.
so it says I have 20 plus. I don't know how many plus. I don't know what the plus means. I don't know are those like extra spicy? Are they extra fun? Do they
Ooh,
even exist? I have no
those are the
idea.
best ones.
I have no idea. I'll never know.
That's very wild.
I'll never know. I have to chase them down manually. And so sometimes when people are like, wow, why didn't you answer me? Wow, why didn't you like my comment? Wow, why didn't
Oh,
you respond to me? Like, because I didn't know it was there. Like,
so maybe you were boring.
maybe, but usually it's just that I didn't even know you like
No,
were
no,
there
obviously.
at all. Um, oh Jesus, but yeah. So Rose, hello
Rose.
Rose, Rose. Oh my God, love of my life, Rose. Hi, hi. Oh, you stream? Yes, I do stream. I do. I do. I take um, a 2 day break. I'm real crazy like that. I take a 2 day break on Sunday and Monday, and then other than that, I stream uh, pretty consistently. Yeah, but yeah. Let's see. Do we want to do a HGTV flip? Do we want to do a luxury flip or a pets flip?
Those are hard choices.
I know. They're all good options. There are no losers. They're all fantastic winners.
More like she abandons us on Sunday and Monday.
Rose, listen. You know who can't say that, Rose? You. You know who talks to me every single day? You. You know who I talk to every single day, Rose? You. You know how few people I do that with? Do you know how few people I can remember to do that with? So few. So few. So few. You're that special, Rose. Every single day, without fail. I just love you that much. I suddenly went deaf. I can't hear you. If that's not if that's not a wife move, I don't even know what is. That is the most wifey thing you have ever done. Ever. And I would also do that. So, very legitimate. Very
Yeah, no,
legitimate.
that's
It's a
that's
legitimate
very accurate.
tactic. It's a very legitimate tactic. I have definitely said before, like, in real life, I've gone blind. I can no longer read. I have to go. Goodbye. Like, I just walk away. I'm just like, I'm sorry, I can't read. I don't even know what you're talking about. You sound crazy right now talking to yourself. Um, but hey, listen, if you're already like legally married, they can't leave. Or if they do,
It's true.
you get half their shit. I'm just telling you.
Hmm.
I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying. Um, I don't even think I have a person I talk to every day. Totally fair. Totally fair. There was a very long period of time where I would not have dreamed of being bothered to talk to anybody every single day. Online. Like, in real life, obviously. I, like, kind of don't have a choice. But big wife energy, yeah, absolutely. I give you half my stuff even though we aren't legally married. I would also give you half of my stuff, Rose. But unfortunately, you won't take it, and I won't take half your stuff either. So it's kind of like a catch-22. We're kind of like in a perfect impasse.
You're both adorable.
We just really love each other a lot. We just really love each other a lot. We're gonna do a
It's
cat
it's
swap.
very adorable.
We're just very in love. We're just very in love. We just love each other. Is it this one? Oh, who's this? Writing prodigy, okay. After a couple of months of hard work, she published her first book, and it turned out to be an instant success. Unfortunately, a rapid rise up the ladder as a writer turned out to be quite a stressful situation for an introvert like her. Now she desperately needs a place where she and her lovely iguana, I hate it, okay, can find more peace. I'll do it because I love animals, but I do not like reptiles. I'm not a huge fan, but that's okay. That's okay. It's not in my house, so it's fine. I think it'll be fine. It's not like in my house, and I don't have to touch it because that's
Yeah,
gross.
if you don't have to touch it, it should be less bad.
Yeah, exactly. That's really how it works. I don't have to uh deal with it in real life, and that's really all I ask is that I don't have to deal with it in real life. But oh man, you have so many weeds, ma'am. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Iguanas are at least pretty chill as far as reptiles go.
I mean, that makes sense. I feel like although, you know what I saw the other day? Because people just like to send me fucked up stuff all the time because they think it's funny. Um,
That sounds right.
someone sent me a video of like a Komodo dragon or something like that.
Oh yeah, they're
Huge,
scary as shit.
huge. It was huge.
Yeah, they're 6 feet tall.
It swallowed a whole goat,
Yep.
like just whole.
No, they're legitimately terrifying.
It was so scary. Like, oh my god. It was a lot. It was a lot. And then obviously I was just like, I'm blocking you. And they were like, you're not blocking me. And I was like, but I really want to. Because what the fuck? Where'd you even find
Why
this?
would you send me this?
Yeah. Because, I mean, to be fair, because it's funny. Like,
Yeah, no. I get it. Just,
I hate it, but I can
yeah, they're pretty
acknowledge that it is
horrible.
funny. But I hate it. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. Okay, what is happening on this house? What? Who lived here? Was this like a youth center or some shit? What is happening? Oh my god. Painting? No. Garden hose? Yes? It's strong
Maybe.
enough. Maybe? Oh, yes. Good. Garden hose it is. If only it were really this easy. I have actually cleaned up, um, what's it called? I've cleaned up, like graffiti and stuff like that. Just, to do nice stuff for the community and whatever. And, it is not
Mhm.
this easy.
Yeah, no, it's actually a pain in the butt to get rid of graffiti.
It really is. Well, and it's funny because, like, I live in a very, like, or well, when I was younger, but even still right now, always lived in, like, a very, like, hippie, art friendly, like, kind of place. So, like, if your graffiti's not ugly, they're gonna leave it. Like, they'll leave it.
Yeah, it's true.
They'll leave it. They'll be like, okay, sure. Like, why not? It's your artistic expression. Why not? We'll we'll leave it because we're proud of you. So if we're removing your graffiti, it's because it's ugly. It's because you did a bad job. Like,
Yeah,
that's all there is to it.
it's
Although,
because it's shit graffiti.
yeah, no, it really is. Can I do this? Will this work? I don't think this is gonna work. Oh, it did work. Okay. Oh, oh, oh. Can I get back up? No, no. Oh, thank God. Oh my God, I thought I was stuck down there to die. Oh
That
my
would have been pretty
lord.
bad.
Oh my lord, I thought I was stuck down there to die. All because I'm trying to clean up all this graffiti. This is what happens when you try to do things with your back to the water and you can't see. It's very dangerous.
No, that
Very.
makes sense. That makes sense.
Oh man, this goes against everything that I have ever known to be a good idea. So how do I? Okay, how do I? Can I do this? I'm gonna do it. I want to get rid of this. This is actually kind of ugly. So I don't want to just leave it there. Um, but where is my garden hose? Why can't I have my garden hose? Hold on, let me see if I can get it back. If I go over here, maybe? Okay, I got it back. Okay, okay, okay.
Good. Good.
Yeah, we'll just go in order. We'll go in order. We'll go in order. Maybe if I go in order, it won't be mad at me. Also, seriously, who did this graffiti? It's bad. This says hamburger? No, hamburger. Hamburberge? It's horrible. It's horrible. It
Yeah,
doesn't make any sense. Like, what? What?
yeah, no. Unless Gen Z is up to like some new next level slurs or something. It's, you know,
Next level slurs. I can't. Oh my god. You are too funny. I don't know what Gen Z is doing most of the time, but I don't think that that's what's happening
they
here.
seem pretty okay as far as things go.
Yeah, they seem fine. I'm sure they're fine. Just
I mean,
slurs. I know, Rose. I know. Oh my gosh. Oh, Rose, I forgot to tell you. So I was doing something earlier and um someone said be fucking for real to me. And I was just like, "Ooh, no. Mm-mm, no, no, no. No, no. I don't want to I can't continue this conversation without laughing, so I'm going to have to leave. But you have a great day, Just I just I laughed so hard and I was just like, okay, well, there we go. Now we're all in the same boat. Now we've all had that said to us and it's really silly and just the funniest thing ever. Like I can't take it seriously. I just can't. I just cannot take it seriously. If I jump, that's what I do in real life when I need to clean things. I just jump. That work? It worked! Just like in real life. Just like in real life. Okay. So, oh my god, we got so many windows. We have so many windows. Thank God I bought like the really good window cleaner. Because otherwise, oh my lord. would be a nightmare. Open.
That's fair.
This is how I break into this home. Is I just clean the windows and then I open the windows. I'm the best burglar there is.
I believe it.
The most kind burglar you've ever seen. Will clean your house as I steal your stuff. You're
I
welcome.
mean, every burglar needs an MO, right? So you can become famous.
Exactly. That's my legacy, is that I clean the house and I steal the stuff. Seems fair. I mean, listen, if you're not cleaning your own house, then can you really blame me? Can you really
I've
blame
had
me?
worse steals than that,
I
for
mean,
sure.
yeah, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I know it's your favorite thing. I know. That's what made me laugh so much. It was very silly. Very, very silly. I kind of hate these windows because I feel like there's no screens in them, and I am not a fan of that. I'm not a fan of that at all. But
Good reason. Screens are amazing.
they really are. But apparently they're not like universal. Did you know that?
Yeah, no, I've frequently lived in places without screens. It
Really?
sucks. Yep.
That's crazy. I mean, like I'm sure that sounds just like the stupidest thing I've ever said in my life, but
Oh,
I've never. I don't know that I've ever even like been over someone's house who didn't have screens. If I'm being honest, like I've been to people's houses like who had broken screens, but that's still screens. Like that means it should be there and it just isn't. Like, you know what I mean?
yeah. No, I get you.
So,
Like,
but
this is the first place I've had
mhm.
in this city that had screens on it. And I've lived in at least four other places.
What?
Yeah, it's wild.
Is it just
I
like
don't know.
what?
We get bugs,
Yeah, I
like
was gonna
not tons
say
and tons, but
you must
like
have some bugs.
no, we get bugs. It's not like there are no bugs here.
Yeah, well, I mean, listen, I know Canada's better than the United States, but you're not so good you
Not
don't
that
have
much better.
bugs. Like,
No.
you got bugs.
Yeah.
You must have mosquitoes or something.
We don't get that many mosquitoes on the
Really?
island. Yeah,
Oh,
it's pretty nice.
islands. Makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
There's one lake where you can get quite a lot of mosquitoes,
I broke it.
but if I see more than two in a summer, I'm like, this is horrible. How did this
Two?
happen to me? Yeah. I
Two.
see yeah, if I see two, I'm like, this is too many.
I saw two mosquitoes, now I have West Nile virus. That seems
Yeah.
fair. Completely fair and real.
When I lived up north, I got eaten alive all the time, but here, no
How
such.
funny. Huh. How funny. Yeah, we have tons of mosquitoes here, but like, I mean, it kind of makes sense because there's lots of like woods around here, so it's kind of like yeah.
Sure.
But luckily where like we live specifically, it's not too bad. Although, you know what we did today? Cause like so today was the first day of my partner's like vacation basically. Um, because he decided to take off a bunch of time for my birthday. Um,
Yeah, it's rad.
honestly, you know what? Listen, I'm not sad about it. I think it's a good thing.
It's
So,
not. That, no, he works really hard. He should be taking more time off.
oh, that's literally what I always say. And he's like, no, 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 no. I'll wait. I'll wait and just bank it all up till it's your birthday, and I'll take like 11 days off or something like that. And I'm just like, I mean, good, yes, take that time off. I'm on your side for that, but like maybe don't just like wait, because you'll drive yourself crazy.
What
But
about your birthday?
I wish I tried.
Yeah,
I couldn't even get him to take his birthday day off from work. So
he's silly like that.
he is. He's a silly man. He's a good man. He's a silly man, but a good
Yeah,
man.
I mean those often go hand in hand.
So true. So true. So true. So
Or
true.
I have to believe that personally.
I mean, I think you're both probably pretty silly, and I think you're both probably pretty good. So, from what I can tell, anyway.
It's what we're going for.
So you're both just fine. I think you both kind of prove that
Phew,
point to be correct. Am I
phew.
almost done with these windows? Yes. I love it. I love it. He's
That's
hardworking.
good.
He is, yes. He is. We have a very hardworking husband, Rose. Very hardworking husband. You can share. He could be your husband too. He'll reach whatever you need, I promise. He's a good guy. He's a benevolent lumberjack. Benevolent lumberjack. Although, the other day I was looking at something and like obviously Rose, I know you know who this is. There's a content creator, a streamer. His name's Carl Jacobs. He does like Minecraft stuff or whatever.
Sure.
And he made like some. Um, love that for us is what we deserve. You could not be more right, Rose. You could not be more right. And technically, he does pay for our Nintendo Online subscription. So I mean, that's basically our husband status right there. Because you're on our plan, so it works out really well. um, but yeah, so like he did this thing where like he had like some merch or whatever, and like because he's a cutie, he's like a little Gen Z cutie. He made it like a baseball card thing. So he had like his height and his weight and his where he's from and like his hobbies and stuff like that on there, and it was like super cute. And I didn't realize that he's as tall as my partner, and
So
so
he's big.
yeah, he's 6'4", like at least.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing he probably does what my husband does, which is slouch all the time. So 6'4", 6'5", depending, and that's if you're not wearing shoes. Like, yeah, so just tall as hell. Um, and like and I saw it and I was just like, "Oh, like I didn't realize he was that tall. Good for him. Like I'm happy for him. That'll make landing a girl especially easy. I am so happy for him. Cuz he's a nice guy. He seems like a nice guy. Really goofy. And um yeah, I was just like reading through his little baseball card. It was cute. And then I was just like, "Does this say he weighs 210 pounds?" And he's that small? Like, holy crap. Oh my god. Like, oh my god. Like I was blown away. That is not what I thought 210 pounds looked like on a 6'4" frame, but like it very much so could be. And like I was just so shocked. I was like, oh my god. I gotta oh my god. Like I was always worried that he was like really, really like, not malnourished, but like skinny. Um, and that's not even
Sure.
like that's got nothing to do with him. It's got nothing to do with his body. I'm old. I'm old. I worry about people who are younger than me. That's how that works. Like I'm
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
30. Like just, it is what it is. He has done nothing wrong. He is a beautiful person. Um, literally nothing wrong with him. He says sometimes he doesn't eat. And hypocritical although it may be, I still get concerned for people when they say they don't eat. Um,
No,
and
I know how that goes.
yeah, but I was just like, holy shit, like I gotta try to make sure that my partner like stays like, I don't know, like 250 or something. Like 210 is just not, like I know he would be miserable. I'm just
Yeah,
like
210's
well aware.
pretty light for a guy pushing 6'4".
Yeah, yeah. Well, he's pushing 6'5", and that's if he's not wearing his fucking giant
Yeah.
man
No,
shoes.
that's because that's a lot of room to stretch the weight over.
It is, and it makes perfect sense, but like I just never thought about it. Like I'm sure that sounds really silly, but you know, me 5'10", 210. So Rose, what you're telling me is that you're hot. What you're saying is that you're
Yeah, that's what
hot
I'm picking up there.
and you can reach things. Are you just here to like, just like stunt on everybody here? Is that what you're trying to do? Are you trying to make everyone here feel insecure because we can't reach things and we're not hot and sexy? Is that what you're trying to tell us? Cuz listen, just cuz you can reach things and you're hot and you have a great smile and famous people have complimented your smile doesn't mean that we're any different. We're all regular people. Why does it say Hamburg Berg again?
No, it says 5 feet tall.
Oh, I thought you said 5'10", and I was like, "What? You're 5'10"?" Like I really thought that I was having like an Alzheimer moment, and I had forgotten that you were mad tall. And I was gonna be like, wow, I'm a shitty friend. I'm a bad wife. I'm so sorry that I forgot about that. But I'll play it off and pretend that I remembered. I'm fine with that. I'm really good at covering for having a really bad memory. So
It's a skill you pick up.
it really is. It really is. What the fuck? Where does that lead to? Oh, this is the hatch. Oh my god, I really thought this was like a murder den, but it's just a basement hatch. Oh, thank god. Um, I can't ride. Okay, no, but that's fair, and neither can I. So it's okay. But you know what though? You know what though? There's struggles on all sides of the spectrums. My partner, when we were still just dating, actually. We might have been engaged. I'm not sure. Either way, him and his family, like we were all like out on vacation or whatever, and they wanted to go to a water park, and I was like, okay, yeah, like you should definitely do that. Like I 100% think you should do that. I think that'd be great. They were like, wait, what do you mean we should do that? Like you're not coming with us? I was like, no. No, I'm not. I like being alive. I will drop you off though, and I will go spend a lovely afternoon at Target, and I will come pick you up when you're done, and it'll be great. It'll be fantastic. And they were just like, okay, um, okay, and like I don't like that stuff because like not only do the bars not go down over my boobs, but also like I'm short. There have been rides in my life that I have been too short for. So I'm just like, like I'm not trying to walk around to a bunch of different rides, like, get in line, stand in line for like an hour and a half, and then get up there and have them be like, ooh, sorry, you got big boobs and you are too short, and so I'm gonna have to need you to
Tiny.
leave. Goodbye. Like, like, what am I supposed to do? That's not very fun for me. And the other option is just what? Watching everybody else do stuff that's fun? Like that's not what? I'm paying money for this too? Oh, hell no. Like no way. So,
Yeah, no, that's a great time to go to Target.
it really is, and it was fantastic. And I saved a dog's life. I felt so good for not going to the amusement park that day. I felt so good. Some person had left their dog in their car. This was the middle of the summer, by the way. Had left their dog in their car, and the window was only like a little bit down, and it was like not okay. So like I called the cops, and we were in another state, so I didn't even know like what number to call. I just Googled it. I was like, cops, uh, animal stuck in car, local number. Yes, please use my location. Like I don't know who to call. Like 911 is not correct. I know that, but I don't know who is correct. Because we were in Connecticut. Like I don't
Sure.
fucking know what the right number is in Connecticut. I don't live in Connecticut. Um, but anyway, yeah, I called the cops and they came and they saved the dog and it was fantastic. And I was just like, you know what? Good for me. Like, good.
That's,
And
that's
then
a
the
good
person,
story. I like
well,
this story.
well, no, and then the person came out of Target and they were all angry and like literally the cops were still there, so the cops were talking to them, and so like that ended up working out well. But if the cops had been gone and I had still been there, I would have had literally no problem getting out of my car and just being like, listen, you're dog shit and you're a bad person, and I'm happy that the cops kind of broke your door to get your dog out. Um,
Yeah. I
Although I
mean,
hope all the clothes you just bought are the wrong size. Like, fuck you.
there's no excuse for not knowing that that's dangerous for dogs
No.
anymore. Like,
If you
it's,
leave the window a little bit open, you know it's dangerous for dogs. Otherwise, why would you leave the window a little bit open?
yep,
Like, what? I walk around Target just for the fun of it. Literally have done that so many times. It is actually fun. But okay, so I got sidetracked, which is kind of like my thing. Um, but anyway, so uh, the point of this is that even if you are tall, you still can't go on rides. They told my partner that he could not go on multiple rides because he was too tall. He was too tall, so he would have gotten decapitated if he went on these rides. So it
it's
doesn't
true.
really matter if you're tall or if you're short. You got to be directly in the middle, or else you get decapitated, or the thing doesn't go down over your boobs. So yeah. So we all struggle. We all struggle. But yeah, I thought that was really funny. I thought that was pretty funny. And like I
Yeah,
said,
no,
I didn't have to stand in line at all. Not even a little bit. I even got pretzel bites that day. That was pretty great.
yeah, no, honestly, I think I would have rather gone with you.
Yeah, I went to Target. I got pretzel bites. There was no downside. Saving the dog was great, but like wasn't in my plans. And even if I hadn't gotten to, yeah, decapitated. Well, think about it, Rose. If you're too tall, what's the part of you that's sticking out too much? Either your legs or your head. That's just all there
Yep.
is to it. Like you're just too fucking tall. Like it happens because when you're too short, it's like basically you don't get fully secured in the seat. So theoretically, you could go flying the fuck out. But when you're too tall, I guess you could say you're too secure in the seat. And when the whole car goes left and you're supposed to all go left, maybe your head is just too tall and too high up, and it goes right, and then you get decapitated. You know, it happens. It happens. It's pretty fucking crazy, but it does happen. But yeah, so he got back in the car and was very unhappy that he had gone there and stood in lines like all day and hadn't even been able to go on all the rides he wanted because he was just too tall. And I was just like, I
It
kind of
is a bummer.
figured. Yeah, well, I was like, I kind of figured, like, but it's your family. Like, we weren't married yet. I was just like, that's y'all's
Sure.
business. Like, if y'all like amusement parks, like, you're never gonna go to a amusement park with my family, so don't you worry. Like, this won't be a vacation that we ever go on. But it was just funny. But yeah, so it can happen to anybody. But yeah, I remember being extremely shocked the other day when I realized that 210 pounds was like not enough for um, someone his height. Never, I never realized. I guess I just can't conceptualize it, Like in my
It's hard to
brain.
think about weights without like examples.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Weights with examples is not as difficult. Weights without examples is extremely hard for me to picture, and I'm gonna even just say I can't picture it. I just really can't. I try, but I just can't.
Yeah, seems
Yeah.
seems legit to me.
Also, I'm pretty sure if you are a biological female, that your weight is just made up most of the time, um, because it makes no sense. Someone could tell me that they weigh 125 pounds soaking wet, and I'd be like, oh, okay, if you say so. But then the same person could tell me they weigh like 160 pounds soaking wet, and I'd be like, all right, if you say so. Like, I have no reason not to believe you on either side of that because I don't know. Because women
Yeah.
never, like, never, I can never tell. I can just never tell. Like, you could come up to me and tell me you weigh 400 pounds, and I'd be like, all right, if you say so, I believe you. Like, who
You
am
would
I to
know.
tell who am I to tell you you're wrong? Because I don't fucking know. I can't tell. Like, I feel like I've been a bajillion different sizes in my life, and I absolutely know for a
I mean,
fact
women's
that
sizes are super crazy.
yeah, they're stupid. They're completely stupid. Like, if you are unfortunate to have a biologically matching female body, then my condolences because clothing that body is a pain in the ass. So it's kind of weird, but it's the truth is the truth. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, I was just so confused. I was so shocked, and I was just like, okay, so I gotta make sure that he's at least like 250, at least like 250, because otherwise he's gonna be grouchy and want to die all the time, and I don't want that for him. He's a good guy, so I gotta be careful to make sure I give him enough carbs or whatever. Ooh, this is a nice floor. Buy now. Why is it so expensive? I don't know, but I'm gonna buy it anyway.
Yeah.
Whatever. Am I doing like this whole area? Ooh. Mm-mm. There we go. Okay, that's much better. I was gonna say, why does this look so bad? Oh, that actually works out well because now I can tell where like the dirt is because with the old deck I couldn't actually tell. to be honest.
Oh, that's smart.
Well, I was trying to figure it out, and I just couldn't. I couldn't see it all because it, like, it was just um, too many different colors, you know?
Yeah, I get you.
Hi, Aaron. Hello. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Yes, stream got, incredibly delayed due to multiple issues, but, we're good. We're good now. We are good now. Although now I gotta figure out what's wrong with that other camera. I mean, I'm not in a rush, obviously, but like, I am
Yeah.
curious.
So
I am very curious as to what's wrong with it because I really have no idea. It just stopped registering like entirely. I checked the drivers, I checked the connection, I restarted my computer, I checked lots of things. Very strange.
that is very strange.
Hmm? The old. That's with an E, not an I, right? What? Oh, I don't know what you're saying. Oh, I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe I'm having a blonde moment. Okay, I don't need any more flooring, I don't think. I think we're good on that front. Um, I don't know how this house has anything to do with iguanas yet, but like, I'm not sad they haven't showed up. So I'm not
Fair
like,
enough.
yeah, I'm not like mad about it. Um, white wood, I think would look cute with the like darker color um wood for the deck. I think that'd be adorable. We could do like
Mhm.
light color um, chairs, or I feel like chairs with cushions is smart and cute. You know what? It's cute and smart. Smart and cute.
That makes sense to me.
Oh, that's okay, Aaron. Don't worry about it. We all have dumb humor sometimes. That's everybody, if we're being honest here. Need four of these. Perfect. One of these. Perfect. I cannot wait till I get to buy like so much deck furniture. I am so excited. Like I know that is probably like the most silly thing I have ever said in my life, but I'm really excited for it. I think it's going to look great. I really do because I
What
just love it.
what kind of aesthetic do you want in your deck furniture?
So I definitely want something that's pretty weather resistant because obviously where I live it gets extremely cold and extremely hot.
Sure.
And hopefully something that is long lasting that I don't have to worry too much about. But I do not mind um, getting furniture covers. I don't mind that at all. So,
That's good.
um,
That makes that easier.
yeah, exactly. Hi, Lucian. How are you? Hello, hello, hello. Oh my God, I can't stay in one place. I never can. This is why I have to change my model's position all the time because like I'm like sitting on my feet and that makes me
Sitting on my
under
feet is my favorite way to sit.
well it's like it's stupid. I can acknowledge that it's stupid, but it's so comfortable. But it
Yep.
clearly it makes me far too tall. And then I have to, adjust my model and like whatever, but it's fine. Um, but
Small price to pay for sitting on your feet.
it's so true. It's so true. And
It
it's
keeps my
so
feet
comfortable.
warm.
My feet are always fucking freezing. First of all, I hate feet. But second of all, I don't want my feet to be cold just because I hate feet doesn't mean I want cold feet. So,
That's why you tuck them up under your butt so that they're not around. They're just
literally, 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 yes. Yes.
hidden by something much nicer. But
So true. So true. Chilling out after an allergy. Oh, an allergy shot. Oh, okay.
oof.
Hopefully some painting in a bit. Okay. Nice, nice, nice. Did you hear something about? Oh, new furniture. Yeah. So I love pretty much like anything domestic related. So I was just talking about how I cannot wait until I have a house in real life so I can shop for deck furniture because I love it and I think it is super cute. So, but yeah, I like, as you can see, like white wood and stuff like that. If I could get something that's like really bright and ridiculous, then I absolutely will. Like if I can get bright pink deck furniture, I'm doing it. But if I can't,
Sure.
then something that's like white would be cute because it's very like it's still bright. And then I can just get like really ridiculous towels to put on it, or I can get really ridiculous like cushions or whatever. Like, and it's genetic. It's very clearly genetic because like my aunt, um, she she bought like this really really pretty, um, like very old school looking, um, like dining room set or whatever, and I saw it and it's gorgeous. It's super gorgeous. And she was like, "Yeah, and I'm really excited because I'm going to rip the covers off of the seats and reupholster them with, wait for it, sparkly blue uh diner style vinyl."
Oh wow.
And I was just like, first of all, yes. Second of all, what? That's an option? Like, what? I like what? That's crazy. Like, it's so
I mean, you could just
cool.
do stuff.
You like, right? Like what? I was like, wait, how are you doing that? How are you like what? And she was just like, yeah, you can if you flip a chair upside down, like an older chair, like that's well made. You flip it upside down. There's like these little screw things that like or like
Mhm,
bolts or whatever. And if you undo that, you can take the cushion off, and then you can just
mhm,
reupholster it. It's not even hard. You just need the fabric and like a staple gun. Honestly, like
mhm.
that's pretty much it. And I was just like, um, okay, if you say so, I guess. Like, I'm not calling you a liar, but I'm gonna need to see some results because that sounds crazy. Um, and she was just like, yeah, I've got 8 chairs to redo. I'm gonna buy a whole bunch online, and da 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 da, like all this stuff. And I was like, all right, sure, whatever you say. Like, you definitely don't sound crazy at all. Doesn't sound weird or crazy. It sounds totally normal and fine for sure.
That's what everybody does.
Yeah, totally normal. But like I should have known better because that is a very like her thing to do, and
Mm.
she did it and it looked amazing, and I was a fool for even
Mhm.
thinking of questioning her ability. That was on me. Like that was stupid of me to do, honestly. Like just to be honest. But they looked amazing. I don't know if they're. I think they might have survived the hurricane. I think it might be okay. So
Oh, that's good.
yeah,
That would be sad otherwise.
I love the lake, but I'm scared. Oh yeah, Rose, that makes perfect sense. I don't fuck with lakes. I'm not getting in a lake. Fuck that. No way. Uh-uh. No, no, no. Thank you. No, thank you. Uh-uh. Ooh, no! Let me out of this lake! Let me out! Let me out! Let me out! I hate it. I said I didn't want to be in the lake, and then it was just like, I don't care. You have to be in the lake, which is horrible, and I don't like it.
Get in the lake.
And I don't want to. I hate lakes. They're dirty and weird. I don't like them at all. They're not my favorite. I do not
Full
like
of
them.
fish pee.
It's just, it's not appealing. I'm gonna be honest. It's not appealing. I just do not find it appealing. Um, But yeah, so I'm not keeping these here. I just need to get them out of my queue so I know how much stuff I have. I don't know if anyone else does that or if that's just me, but I always do that. Put this right on
Oh, I
the
see.
table. We just have one more thing to buy. One more. Okay, it's white and it's white. That works for me. Sure. Okay. 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 There we go. Okay. Oh, I missed some dirt. Where's the dirt? Where are you? Where are you? Where Is
Where are
it?
you?
No, really. Like, I don't. I feel silly now. I genuinely don't know where it is, actually. I mean, it has to be outside, because that's what we're dealing with. Maybe I'll find it as I go. Um, they're dirty and they're weird. Public restrooms, gross. Just gross. You can just
The
full
worst.
stop just say gross, because they are. They just are gross. I'm gonna put these further back against the windows because in reality, I would never have the windows open like this. So I can do that. Don't you dare fall into the water, I swear to God. Don't you dare. Don't you dare.
Falls in the water. It's not your friend anymore.
Well, I don't want to fall in the water. That's not fair to me. I'm a good person. Or at the very least, I'm not a bad person. I don't deserve to fall in the water. Yeah, like I don't know about
Falling
a
in the
good
water is for bad
person.
people.
I don't know about a good person, but like I'm not that bad. Um there, I swear I know the difference. I believe you, Aaron. I believe you. I don't know, decks near water just remind me of Jason. Oh, no, that's fair. That's completely fair, Rose. That is 100,000% fair. That is 100,000% fair. No one can even judge you for that. That is just a true like statement, honestly.
No, that's. I was thinking other horror stuff, but no, that's a very accurate call.
I mean, that's the worst part, isn't it? That it could be any number of horror things, and none of them are wrong. They're all correct. Like it's just that like classic of a trope that you can use it on
Yeah.
pretty much anything, which is
Well, like people just drown in water, so like it gets
that
tied
too.
into a lot of folklore and monster crap.
That too. That's a good point as well. Um, where in the heck am I supposed to fit this entire couch? Like what? Like it's a whole couch? Like, ma'am, this is a lot of couch. I don't know. I mean, like I would get something that big, but only if I really had the space. I feel like this is not enough space for it, to be honest. I just don't think it
Yeah,
is.
that's quite the couch for the deck.
It's listen, if there weren't so many other chairs, I think it would be fine. But there are so many other chairs, so it's kind of like, eh, but that's okay. We can put the table and stuff over here, so that way, um, there's like some separation, I guess. Uh, Hoping to get my own apartment soon. Kind of looking forward to having my own furniture again. Oh, for sure. For sure. Having your own furniture is really awesome. It's like a good feeling, I feel like. You know? Like, it's just nice.
Yeah, controlling your environment is rad.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's, yeah, you get to control your own environment, and that's, like, very, I don't know. It's, like, reassuring, I guess, or something.
Yeah, you can adjust it to your style or your needs or
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And if you're lucky, you don't even have to like talk to anybody about it. You could just do it by yourself and just be like, "Well,
Mhm.
there you go. I decided I wanted to do that, so I did it. That's it. That's the whole story." So, that's like
Yeah, no, it's great.
awesome.
Big fan.
Mhm. I feel like I got very lucky on that front cuz my partner does not care about furniture like at all, as long as it's big enough that it doesn't like collapse under
It
his.
can hold him.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, collapse under his like his lumberjack, body. But as long as that's not the case, then it's fine. Um, don't move any object that is the color white. Well, Aaron, that's fine, because I'm mostly done out here. So,
He hasn't activated the thing yet, so that's
yeah,
just him telling you.
no, it's activated, redeemed it
Oh,
in
did
pan. Oh
oh,
yeah.
you're right. I just missed it.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, don't say that. Don't freak me out. I'm right. I'm right. Oh, that's a lot of light. Oh, that's very bright. Oh, okay. Calm down. Maybe we're gonna move some of those around when we can. Not right now. Oh my god. There's no way. There's no way I slid down this much already. I swear to God. I'm gonna get myself a seatbelt. Getting myself a
A
seatbelt.
little harness to keep you at the
A
right
high chair.
side.
A high chair.
Right.
A
Yeah.
high chair. I'm getting myself a high chair is what I'm really being honest. Mm, my partner doesn't care. Me, you guys are getting partners out here. Well, Aaron, I don't know how old you are, but I somehow feel like I am older than you. So, uh, yes, I do have a partner. Uh, so yeah, that's how that works. Yep,
Hmm.
I am an old married woman. Yep, it's true.
I am also an old married person.
Yep, he is also an old married person. We're all old. Everyone here is old. Well, everyone on stream is old.
I can't speak to Aaron or Rose.
No, well, Rose is eternally youthful and gorgeous, and so that's always nice. Um,
Yeah, I don't know how to quantify a miracle, so you know.
of course, she has a partner. I'm right here. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Not wrong. Like,
Accurate.
literally talked about you in the car earlier today. We were going around looking at like different like apartments and stuff like that because we were thinking about moving like cities or whatever. And we're not doing that because ew. But we were thinking about it, and so we were looking at different places, and I was just like, oh yeah, like this place, this place. Oh, you won't believe what Rose did. You won't believe what Rose said. Like they're so funny. Like all this different stuff. So I talk about Rose all the time. They are absolutely my partner. Absolutely. I certainly feel old. Back injuries do that to you. That is true. That is so true. So true. You are funny. Funny and gorgeous. It's fantastic. Would marry you every day. I think the entirety of my uh like VTuber folks and the folks in the old community that we were in all are well aware of how extremely homosexual I am, for you specifically. Um, so yeah, I don't think anyone would be surprised if we renewed our vows. I'm
Nope.
pretty sure. Pretty sure everyone would just be like, "That sounds about gay." All right, yeah, sure,
And cry.
yeah, sounds normal.
Beautiful.
Sounds wonderful. Honestly, I feel like we get married every week. If that's not the most lesbian thing I've ever heard in my life, I don't know what is, and I love it. I love that for us. I love that for us. I really do. I love it. It is fantastic. Down bad for each other. I mean, am I down bad for my wife? Yes, yes, I am. I'm pretty sure that's how it's supposed to be. Pretty sure that's how it's supposed to be. Yep. If you're not down bad for your wife, are you even married? Like,
That's a very fair point.
like, I guess maybe you are, but like, not happily.
Yeah, it's a sad thing.
Yeah, like I feel like yeah, like right, like you should like yeah. I
Yeah.
feel like that only makes sense.
Unless it's specifically like your ace or whatever, like
Oh
then
well, yeah, no, of course, of course, of course, of course. That makes yeah, that's totally different. That is a totally different situation in that case. I feel like I don't know. Okay, so I don't know anybody who's ace and married, but it makes perfect sense that ace people would get married. I just don't know anyone myself in that situation. I don't think I do.
yeah.
I
No,
know
not
lots of
personally.
poly people who are married, but I don't know anyone who's ace and married. I don't think. No, I don't. Mm-mm. No, I'm
No.
trying to like search through my brain, but I really don't think I know anybody.
Or not that has told me as such anyway. Like it's entirely possible I know someone who's ace and married and they just don't talk about it.
That's true. That's true. Okay, yeah, I don't know anyone who's like out about being, um, not out. Is that out? Is that like the right
I don't know.
phrasing?
I get what you mean.
LGBTQIA is A for yeah, yeah. No, that's
Hey,
right.
yep,
Yeah. LGBTQIA plus, and the A stands for asexual, or ace, whatever if you want to, use the
mhm,
right or the various like phrasing or whatever. But I know it doesn't stand for ally. That I'm for sure on. So so if
yeah.
it doesn't stand for
No, that's
ally, then it stands for ace. I think that's probably how that works. um,
ally Jesus.
I know. I Okay. So I do think it is fair to to um. I think it is fair to inform people that, at least for people like our age group, I don't know about you, but the plus is everything. Yeah, the plus is everything else basically. Just because there are a lot of things that aren't
Yeah,
as statistically likely to happen, but that do happen and that do matter, and those people deserve representation as well. But at the same time, like, you know, uh, homophobic people already, make fun of it being like the whole alphabet acronym thing. So, no need to give them like
yeah.
extra
It's
ammo.
actually in Canada we use a different one because it has two spirit at the front, which is our indigenous um,
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, wait,
related
what?
version of
So wait, what do you guys say?
trans. It's the same. It just has two S at the front.
Oh. Okay, gotcha. Okay, that's cool. Oh, nice. I
Yeah.
learn something new every day. I had no idea.
No, I
I
mean
had no
it's
idea.
relatively new even in Canada. It wasn't the same when I was younger, so
Oh, okay. See,
it's
but
been
that's what I was gonna
formalized.
that's what I was gonna say though, because like when I was in high school, we had the Gay Straight Alliance, and so we
Hmm.
learned that the A stood for ally. Like that's what we learned. That's what they told us. That's what our
Oh,
gay
weird.
teacher told us, that the A stood for ally, and they were really happy to have, all of the straight kids there, and I was just like, I'm horrendously gay, but all right, sounds good for them. I'm happy for them. Like
Yeah,
whatever.
we
I don't give a
just
shit.
had like queer clubs. There weren't gay straight alliances.
I don't
And when I
think
was really young, it was just like not enough people were out where I lived for there to be
that makes sense.
clubs.
That makes sense. Yeah, I live in a pretty gay place. um so we like
It's
that was
great.
honestly that was the biggest club we had in our whole high school, was the Gay Straight Alliance. It was the biggest club, like by far.
That's
Um
perfect.
it was great, honestly. It really was
Yeah,
great.
it should be.
Yeah, I mean, well, like you don't know anyone who's gay? Like, I mean, yeah, you do. You definitely do.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, exactly, Lucian. That's exactly correct. Yeah, lots of straight people went to a GSA meeting, whether it was because they had cookies and juice, or because they had chips, or because their friends who like to, like talk about anime were there, or whatever. Like, you just went because like it was like the cool thing to do. It made sense. Why not? Um,
Sure.
but yeah, so yeah, no, like, back in the 2000s, 2010s. I don't fucking know. Whenever. Um, they taught us that it stood for ally. So whenever
Wild.
people still think that's what it is, I'm just like, I hear you. I do. Uh, and I am a gay, but you know, that's not
Yeah.
correct. So I get it. I also was taught the wrong thing. It's kind of just how it works. But Peach, hello, Peach. Hello.
Hi,
How are
Peach.
you? Hello, hello. Hopefully you're having a good evening. Ooh, what color countertop do I go with? Ooh, none of these are
How
pink.
sparkly can you get?
Yeah, not at all. Not at all.
What?
I
Not?
know. I know. I know. I know. Try not to die in this game. Oh no. You're here to support.
What are you
I
playing?
appreciate that. Yeah, what are you playing that you're trying not to die in? Oh dear. Okay, but I can't get like white countertops with white cabinets. That's even a bit much for me. Um,
That's a lot of white on white.
I mean I love it, don't get me wrong. I would absolutely do that, but like it might be a bit much. Especially because there are different colors for the base of the cabinet, so I can stick with the white countertop and just get a different base color. It's an option. Um,
That's true.
mhm, mhm. I don't want it to be the same color as the floor though, because I feel like that's like a little too much. Um, they do have pale oak. Um,
Yeah, you could do like a gradient on your current colors.
perhaps I can. I love cherry wood. I think it is so pretty. But
Oh,
like
it's so pretty.
in some lights it looks orange, but it's not orange. I don't know. You should make this house like you and Rose and add more polygons. Oh my god, I love it. I love it. Oh my god. Rose, would you like to be a polygon with me? That's the real question. Would you like to be a polygon? Oh my gosh. Rose gold handles. I don't even. Are there even handles on this? Like I don't
I
think
don't
you're
see them.
lying. Okay, I do see it, but it is so tiny and like in the corner that you can barely even tell it exists. Like, what the heck? And now I feel like with these cherry bottoms that the white countertop doesn't make any sense. Ooh, oh, that's rough. Ew, yellow. Oh my god. Please stop. Make it stop. Ugh. Um, brown coffee. Mm, regular coffee actually doesn't look bad. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Okay, regular coffee as the countertop and white cabinets and um brown or we'll go with rose gold because I can't honestly tell if it actually does anything, but I just like that color the most.
Rose
Um
gold's a nice color.
it is, it is. But yeah, I think that looks like a good cabinet. That works.
Yeah,
That
that's a
works.
nice cabinet.
Yeah, and I love coffee. Oh, I'm gonna miss coffee. I'm gonna miss coffee so much.
Mm,
I'm gonna miss coffee so much. Man,
yeah, that'll be a hard one.
man. This surgery's got me fucked up already, and I'm not even. I don't even have it
Well,
yet.
that'll help you just be unconscious more often.
Ah,
So,
motherfucker. You're not wrong, but like, goddamn. God damn it.
no, it'll be good.
It will. It absolutely will. So
You'll get
my
to sleep more,
I
and
will.
then
I will. Hopefully. Hopefully.
and that'll be important because you'll be recovering. So it's perfect.
True. True. You're not wrong. Um, what does this say? Or just make all the materials be polyester? Yes, you're not wrong. Um, I made a futon frame in high school and stained the wood a beautiful cherry red. Oh yeah. Mhm. Yep. It's such a pretty color. It really is. It like you have to have like the exact right color to complement it though, I feel like. Otherwise it doesn't work right, I guess. You know? Like I don't know. I don't know. But I love it. It's a gorgeous color. Um
Yeah, it's just strong. So it
yes. Yeah, it's
if you have other
strong.
strong colors that can clash.
Yes, it's a lot, which isn't bad, but it is a lot. Like you gotta acknowledge that it's a lot. Um, be whatever you want. Why, if you could ask me to live in a cardboard box? Oh my gosh, I would never do that. I would never, ever do that. I will always make sure that at least one of us is married and someone is bringing home the bacon, even if it's not me. Someone's got to bring home the bacon. Someone's got to bring it home. It's not gonna be me, but someone's got to bring it home. I'll be at home like raising kids or something, but or dogs, kids or dogs. I'm open to both, honestly. I'm fine with either.
Both very
Um,
good.
I know, like my dog is sleeping right here, like right next to me, and it's pretty fucking cute. It's pretty great.
Phoebe's the best.
It's pretty great. You're just sleeping, doing his little boofs in his sleep. It's pretty cute. Um, but yeah, no, Rose, we'll always live someplace very nice. Don't you worry. Don't you worry at all. You brought home the bacon today. It was delicious. I'm a little jealous. I do like bacon. I do like bacon. Never really ate it much though, to be honest. So I can't even be like, oh no, I can't be a vegetarian because I like bacon so much. Like I have bacon like once every 6 months. I just don't eat bacon like
Yeah, I
ever.
never ate that much bacon.
It's
Like it's
delicious. I
good. I
love
remember
it.
liking it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
good. Yeah, yeah, exactly. So someone has to bring home the veggies. Yeah, I can bring home the veggies. I can grow the veggies. I can do that. I've done a lot of gardening, even just in my like city backyard garden. I don't know that I would encourage people to eat that food because I feel like if it's grown in an area where um, maybe um, uh, how do I say this? Maybe the soil is not the best quality. I don't know that I would necessarily encourage people to eat that. But, listen, hey, do what you want. Whether I encourage it or not, hey, listen, do what you want. Um, but yes, yes, so you are correct. Someone does have to bring home the vegetables. And that can be me. I could do that. Conjure the potatoes before we are struck by the famine. I am a little Irish. I am a little bit Irish. So, I mean, I can do that probably. Probably.
Potatoes super easy to grow.
So true. So true. But, one of those things where it's very important that you have good quality soil because if you don't, you're going to have a bad time. Um,
It's true. They're heavily soil based.
hmm Not only are they heavily soil based, but they're heavily soil influenced.
Hmm.
So you could have very weird tasting potatoes if you don't have good quality soil. It's just true. So, hmm
But you can technically buy decent quality soil, and then like I knew people who grew
Oh, yeah.
potatoes in like trash cans on their patio.
What?
Uh, yeah, they'd just fill them full of
What?
dirt
That's crazy.
and plant seed potatoes and go to
What?
work. They
What?
didn't grow like huge or anything.
It does. I don't think that matters. That's crazy. What?
Yeah, the city I'm in is very like that. It's
Good for
like
them.
everybody's trying to grow stuff on their patios.
Good for I. You know what? I love that, and good for them. If I could, I would. We don't, unfortunately, and I didn't realize this before we moved in here, because then I probably wouldn't have wanted this particular unit. But we got it for BB the most,
Right.
because it has a direct walkout, so he can just walk right outside and do his business, and he's older, so I care a lot about that. Obviously, I care about
Yeah.
him
Yeah,
being comfy.
that's fair.
um but we get like next to no sunlight back here, and it's just like we get sunlight, but it's not enough. It's not consistent enough to grow something, I think, is the way I would put it. um because like I have grown some herbs and some spices and stuff like that back here, but like it doesn't get enough sun to like really flourish the way I would want it to. So I always feel kind of stupid like planting it because it's just not gonna last very long. So I feel like kind of silly. Um, but yeah, so yeah. I like a little nightshade in my potatoes. Well, you know what? I'll just pretend that that's not bad for you, and I'll say I'm happy you're eating potatoes. They're healthy for you.
Maybe he means, nightshade family. Like
Hmm.
tomatoes are a nightshade.
Technically, that's true. Technically, you are correct, which is the best kind of correct. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, potatoes are wild. They can grow in just about whatever. Yeah, I mean, so I know potatoes can grow in plenty of different types of soils, but that doesn't mean that you would want to eat those necessarily, just because they are such a absorbent food. Like strawberries. Like strawberries are actually not that hard to grow, um, but wherever they are very absorbent. So if there's pesticides, if there's lots of pollution, if there's stuff like that, like it can taste not great. So you
Yeah.
do have to be um, careful. So
And carry all that stuff into your body too.
exactly, and that's what I'm saying. Like it just wouldn't taste that good. Like you wouldn't want to eat it. Um,
Yeah.
I want my own garden and to plant vegetables and fruit. I also want that for you, Rose. And if by the time we buy a house, you don't have some place to do that, you are more than welcome to come over to our house whenever you want and just plant whatever you want and then stay forever and then figure out a way to get married to me legally.
And then move into the bedroom, and
It's
then
listen, hey, listen. I've had this conversation with my husband before. He doesn't seem mad at it. He seems fine with
no,
it.
why would he?
I know. Seriously, like literally. Yep. Yep. Like more gorgeous people in the house? Yes, please. Yes, please.
Shucks, what a
Yes.
horrible fate.
Yes, please. The list kept going. I mean, this is a family friendly stream, so the list can only go so far. um, but yes, would marry Rose forever, five ever, just forever. What are these cabinets? Like I listen, I also like having a very big kitchen, but I am trying to figure out what they are doing with all these like weird little sizes of things. Like where are these supposed to be going? Like
Yeah, that's weird.
how many more of these do I need? Oh, thank God. Okay, so this is a fridge. Um this is okay, I think maybe we're done with the cabinets. Finally? I think. That's a chair. Okay. Um oh crap, is there a table? Oh God, upper cabinets. Oh Jesus, upper cabinets. Um, mm, induction coffee maker. Okay, okay, okay. I'm not mad at it. Mini bread box. Not mad at it. Okay, so I don't see
You?
particularly a table, but there are chairs, which means I gotta figure out where to put those. And they gotta go at the bar, but like, what of these is a bar? Like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Um, weird.
Yeah, they just
Um,
look like, yeah.
hmm, hmm. I don't know. Although now I kind of want to have something like further over here because I feel like that could be useful. Okay, so let's do this. Because I want it to reach here. That's kind of like my goal. I feel like right now.
Okay,
'Cause I feel like
makes sense.
if you do that, I feel like that's enough space for there to be bar stools, and for it to not look like
Yeah,
weird. Um,
yeah, no, I get what you're going for there.
yeah. So a single. I think this will fit. I think. Don't quote me on this. I could always buy more. I know technically you can. Like they won't make you obviously, but you could. Um, oh, I found a visual novel. It's not cute or cozy. It's not for tonight definitely. But I found one that looks really cool. It's
Yeah.
called um God, I fucking love upper cabinets. Yeah, not me. Definitely not me. Um,
You
it's
do love upper cabinets.
listen, they're not bad, but I can't
There's
reach all the stuff in there. So to
no,
me,
that's why I love them. I have to don't have to bend so far to get to them.
oh yeah, no, that makes perfect sense. For me, they are not especially
Oh,
good,
for sure.
but for tall
Yeah,
people,
no.
good
There's like
good for you.
3 feet of cabinet you can't use there.
It's a lot of cabinet that I can't use. It's a huge waste, but you
Yeah.
know, eh. I just cause I can't use it doesn't mean it's not useful. It just means it's not useful to me. But that's fine. Doesn't Not everything has to be useful to me. Not everything's about me. So that's okay.
I I don't know about that.
I
That
mean,
makes me uncomfortable.
that makes me uncomfortable. Oh my god, you are so silly. You are a very silly person.
That's true.
I wonder if everything is about you. That's not a good attitude. Don't have that attitude. That's gonna
Yeah.
make me somehow
See,
lose more friends. Don't have that attitude. I don't like
Rose and me
it.
are on the same page.
Oh no. Oh no. I gotta be careful. I gotta be careful. Um. Ooh, I can get a pink fridge. Yes. I love it. Yes, please. My
I mean, that
God.
is perfect.
Okay, I don't need two fridges. Calm down. Calm down. It's
Cheap
giving
fridge
main
salespeople.
character. It's giving main character. I love you very much, Rose. You are so funny. Oh my gosh. I think everyone's the main character in their own story. That's kind of the point. Which I love and I think is fantastic.
Some of us are just more main character.
Um,
I feel like I'd be a very good like tertiary character in someone else's thing.
I mean, I listen. I think everyone here is a great main character, and I think maybe you're just all crazy. Uh, just saying, just saying, because I think you're all main character material. Hmm, So,
That sounds like the kind of like pep talk that you get from main characters.
no, don't say that. No, that's not true. That's not true. That is not true. Or if it is true, it's only because I'm a main character giving a pep talk to other main characters who should value themselves more.
Yeah,
So,
this is giving off big main character energy.
don't say that. No. No. I love you guys so much. You guys are fantastic. You have to realize that immediately right now. Right
I
now.
wasn't disagreeing. I'm just saying,
Right now.
you're obviously the protagonist.
I don't I feel like that just makes it sound like I'm the most dramatic one here. I, I feel like that's what that makes it sound
If you were
like.
saying it, that would be true.
um, I'm definitely the hot character who shows up for one episode then disappears. Fair. Fair. Please don't disappear. I'll cry forever. But fair. Fair. Background character that could mistakenly be drawn without a face and no one would notice. I feel like I would definitely notice, Aaron. That would freak me the fuck out. I would definitely notice if you just showed up one day without a face. I would absolutely notice. That'd be a lot. That'd be a lot for me to process. That's that's a lot. That would be a lot. The fact that there
Yeah,
is
no, he's
no
definitely in the foreground.
Okay, I'm sorry. I just have to say this. The fact that there is no overhang for this bar top or whatever they're calling it is freaking me out. I hate it so much. It is so weird.
Yeah,
It
you do
is
need the overhang.
apparently you don't. Apparently not only do you not need the overhang, but apparently it's completely fine and there's no issues and everything's fine. So that's great. Not weird at all. Uh I guess it's fine. I guess it's fine. Now the question
I
is,
mean,
do
you don't
I
have to live there, so
I
it'll
don't.
it'll
I
be
don't.
okay.
I don't. The question is, do I use the same pattern as outside, as the flowers or not the flowers, the cushions I used outside, or do I switch it up and go with the dark variant of that pattern? That's the question. That's the question.
That is the question.
Do not show up without a face, Aaron. Don't do it. Do not do it. It's gonna freak me out. Don't do it. I am I am fragile. Please don't do that. Show up with your whole face. I would deeply appreciate that.
One whole face.
Whole face. Yep. Whole face. I listen, I think everyone is gorgeous. I think everyone is fantastic and beautiful and fabulous. I just hope your body parts are where they're supposed to be and that includes your face. That's all I ask. Hmm hmm You're not my mom. I do what I want. Apparently, according to a lot of people on the internet, I am. But apparently. I get that so much. It's so strange. It's weird that I
Yeah,
still get that. It's so strange to me. Like, it's so
I've always thought
strange.
it was very funny.
It's what like what
It doesn't matter how much you telegraph that it's not the case.
like what else am I supposed to say? At a certain point, it's just weird. Like, you know.
I mean, you pretty much stopped pushing back because it wasn't doing anything.
Well, yeah. I mean, well, at a certain point, it just it makes me look stupid. But I don't get as many not text. I don't get as many DMs with it anymore. Um, between being mom and being mommy. Yes, you are correct. I have been accused of being both. Hmm. Yeah, but you are correct. There is a difference. There's a big difference for
That's
sure.
that's very true.
But yeah, I have 100% gotten accused of being both, like many times for a very long time now. A very long time. You remind me to eat like my mom reminds me to eat. Okay. Oh, you give off like major dommy mommy vibes. I don't. I'm just
Uh,
kind of a bitch. I don't give off those vibes. You just don't know lots of like strong women. But
Women who have to say what's on their mind.
yeah,
It's
yeah, 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 yeah. Everyone talks about mommy or daddy vibes, but I prefer eccentric uncle auntie vibes. God. Ooh. Listen, man, whatever you are into, I am happy for you. As long as you're happy.
those are great things to be in like a family context. It's
Maybe wrong for this sentence.
yeah, for the specific subtext.
Oh my god. We love it though. I mean, it's funny as hell. At the very least, it is funny as hell. Oh, let me move this white furniture. Hold on. Now that I can. Okay, I'm gonna put this on the table because I feel like that's a good idea. I'm gonna move this little plant. I'm gonna move it a little bit. This is way too big for this table. Holy crap, that was a bad idea. Little plant, you are in charge. Okay. Oh well, then that's uncomfortable. I mean, listen, it's only weird if you make it weird. That's really all I have to say. It's only weird if you make it weird. It doesn't have to be weird. Can be totally fine. Totally fine and normal. Nothing weird about it. Stuff only gets weird when people make it weird.
This is true.
Mhm. Um, 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 um. Oh, there it is! There's the rest of the dirt. Okay, good. That is not
Oh, you
even
found
at
it.
all. Hold on, that's not even at all. Is that where it's supposed to be? Oh my god, I can't. No, not even kind of. Oh my god. Jesus Lord. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna have to like move this further in. Oh my god, playing this game and having like mild OCD is like, whoo, bad idea central.
Yes, let me perfectly try to adjust this thing that doesn't actually line up properly.
Or exist. Or exist. Or exist. It does not exist. And I can acknowledge that. It doesn't matter. But that's fine. um, if I'm sure so this for, what did it say? Um, oh, you like my voice? I appreciate that. That's very nice of you. You have fun with the sweet detective bean. Oh, Callus really only plays ice cream. Ooh, yes, ice cream. Yes, ice cream. Yes, ice cream.
Heartily endorse it.
Yes, ice cream. Also, I should sit up. I really should get myself a fucking booster seat or something. Like, maybe a high chair, maybe a booster seat, something. um,
Yeah, not a bad idea. Used a phone book when I was a kid. That was the.
yeah, yeah, that sounds.
But I think
Yeah,
I think you could probably put a nice booster seat on your throne.
I probably could. Oh my god, I would die. I would die. I would die. Although,
What
um,
if it was really pink and cute and like Sanrio?
I mean, you shouldn't say it because that definitely exists out there. Um,
For sure.
like 100%. Uh, Let me make myself a tiny bit smaller. Um, I'm not that short. I'm not that short. I'm not that short. Listen, so I always have my house slippers on if I'm in the house. So I always basically have at least an extra like half inch of height. So really, when I walk around my house, I'm like 5'4". So that's not even that short. That's fine. So so
That
maybe I
number's
can't
going up.
maybe I can't reach lots of things, but well, because I'm 5'3" and a half, without my shoes on. So it's unfortunate.
Sometimes it's 5'3" with your shoes on.
Is it 5'3" and a half with my shoes on or without my shoes on? Oh no, I forgot.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. Wait, hold on. Wait, no, no. No, because we went to a museum and they had this exhibit where, like, you measure yourself. And I remember being
Right.
like, I'm the same height as XYZ famous person who's also very fucking short. Hold on. Wait, it was. Okay, no, I'm 5'3" and a half with my shoes on, but that's my Vans. That's right. I was wearing my slip-on Vans that day, and I was 5'3" and a half, and I wasn't willing to take off my shoes because it's gross and it's in public and that's disgusting. So kept my shoes on, but I was 5'3" and a half. So I'm just saying. I'm just saying. According to a very nice museum in the big city, in the big city.
I mean, I'm sure they did a good job measuring it.
I mean, I just stood up against this wall thing, but
Yeah,
that's
it's not hard.
that's what the whole exhibit was, though. The whole exhibit was like, how tall are you compared to blah 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 thing, and it was like, oh, you're as tall as a, I don't know, huge condor bird or whatever. Um, but
Oh, no.
I know, like that sounds so silly, but I know that was one of the things, because we were with
I mean, they have a
my
very big wingspan.
they do, they do, they do, they do. But yeah, no, we were there with my cousin, and she's tall, and so it was like, whoa, that's crazy. You're as tall as whatever the thing was. And I was just like, dang, imagine like reaching things. Couldn't be me. Could
What's
not
that
be
even
me.
like?
I just, I don't know. I do not know. Yeah, so I really have no idea. I'm 5'6", so I get screwed trying to reach top shelves, but it also makes it impossible for me to get screwed. No! 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 Oh, no. That's not how that works. That is not
No,
how
it
that
really isn't.
works. That is not how that works. And if you are finding that that is how that works, then you are looking for the wrong people.
I've
Which,
known
yeah.
guys half a foot shorter than me with so much more game than me.
Oh my
Like,
god. I have known some short dudes who have so much fucking game. I'm just like, the short
hmm
kings, the short kings. They have all the game. All the game. All the game. So, yeah, they can, yeah. And I've dated short guys before. I
yeah,
think probably the shortest guy I ever dated was like 5'5". So, like, not barely taller than me. Um, but yeah, yeah. We all have different preferences for like different things that we look for. And so I
yeah.
think it just matters if you have the other stuff that the person's looking for. If they are like a height queen or whatever, they'll like just get over it because it's not that important. If you are, a good person, or if you're, whatever else they like, if you're funny, if you're, um, you know, really nice to them, if you're, oh my god, there's more dirt over here. What the hell? Sorry. Gross. Um, but yeah, so yeah, it's yeah, that's how I feel about it. The wrong
Yeah.
people
Some people
seems
prefer a person closer to their height. Some people like a gap. It's
That's true.
it varies.
That's very true. And my cousin likes to date guys who are shorter than her. So, I mean, she's like 5'10". So, the wrong people seems to be literally everyone around here is the problem. Plus, I'm too socially awkward to have game. So, I've just listen. I personally do not think that anyone has to just quote accept their fate. I don't like that. Because it's just like not the case. Like, I don't know. I think
There's so many of us.
yeah,
Like,
there's so many people. I think there's someone out there for everybody, and like it's funny because sometimes people will be like, "Oh, like you have to say that because you're being nice," and it's like, I don't. I don't have to say shit, and also I'm not in the habit of lying to people, so I wouldn't do that. Like I just wouldn't. I would just be like, "Oh, it'll be okay. Don't worry about it." Like I definitely wouldn't like go into specifics. That's just mean. Um, but no,
mhm.
I genuinely think that there's someone out there for everybody, which includes the crazies. Genuinely, I do think that there's someone out there for everybody. Okay, this is just the most comfortable, cute chair ever. Oh my god. Um, but yeah, that's what I think. So. To be honest, I've always felt a bit goofy being the tallest person at my schools. Yeah, I mean, honestly, anything that's the most is going to feel awkward. Like, I had the biggest boobs in the seventh grade, and it felt really awkward. And, everyone was like, oh my god, like, that must be so great. All the girls must have been so jealous. Oh my god, da da da. Like, yeah, yeah, it was awkward as fuck. And,
Yeah.
like, because girls are weird. Like, have you ever had your chest grabbed just like to make sure it's not stuffed with tissue paper? Because I have. Like, yep.
Oof. Yep.
because you must be stuffing your bra. That's totally real. And it's just like no, no,
And just
no.
something that someone can just check on you at any time they feel like.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Other girls in school. Yep, 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 yep,
Yep.
yep. Yep. Yep, 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 yep. But I mean, honestly, like it's that's way better than some of the stuff I heard that the guys did to each other. So
Yeah, I mean, guys are trash.
yeah, 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 yeah. I heard some stories from my guy friends, and I was always just like, call the police? I don't even know, man. Like that's fucked. Like you can't do that to people. Well, we all do it to each other, so it's like whatever. And I'm just like, I don't. You just slap each other in the balls? Like that's what you just do to each other? Like I say call the cops, but like okay, do whatever you want. Like fuck that. No way.
Yeah.
I would
No.
I personally would not take that, but that's me. That's me. I would probably be a horrible guy. I would be such a bad man. I really would. Just like not good at all. Just not good.
I mean, there are worse things than being bad at being a boy.
Oh,
Like,
yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Um Oh yeah, cup check.
yeah,
That's
cup
okay.
checks are no fun.
Yep, 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 yep. Um, fun not being depressing. Bring it up, but someone once asked me if I thought about polygamy. Okay, while knowing full well how hard it is for me to attract one girl as it is. I mean, mm, I think it is good to be open to all sorts of situations, and I think that uh, it opens new avenues for you. That's what I will say. That's what I will say. That's what I will say. Because how do you know that the person who's exactly right for you isn't just like, you know, they're with somebody else, but like it's an open relationship and they're perfectly happy to have you in their lives? You don't know. You have no idea. Maybe you all get along really well and you all like the same salad dressing, so you could all live a very nice, happy life together, eating the same salad dressing and not ever arguing about it. You never know.
I love that that's the bar. I, I'm in love with that.
I mean, listen, I'm just saying. People fight about way stupider things, but salad
For
dressing is
sure.
like absolutely a thing I have seen people fighting about at the grocery store before. Like,
That's so wild.
I know, just we already bought that. We have that at home. We shouldn't buy that again. And I'm always just like, y'all hate each other. holy shit. Like,
Oof.
damn. Like, sometimes you forget, like, how lucky you are, like, how good your marriage is until you're at the grocery store and you hear people arguing about
Yeah.
salad dressing, and then you're just like, okay, just gonna grab my light Italian Ken's dressing and leave. Bye. Like, it's a bit much. It's like a bit much. I've never argued with anybody about salad dressing, I don't think. It's like a bit much. Um
Yeah.
yeah. I have to get to the one part first. Well, that's what I'm saying though. You don't necessarily like I don't know. I think just be open-minded, and also that I would say that it is best to not close yourself off to anything just because you think that it's hard for you to do X, Y, and Z. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's good to have a positive mindset even if it seems like something might be like unlikely or whatever, because like I didn't think that I would find somebody like my partner. I definitely didn't. Like, no way. I hoped, but I didn't think I really would. Like, it was just like, well, hopefully. But my plan, like solid plan that I had spoken to other people about 100% was to get a bunch of dogs, and it was going to be fucking great. Like, just get a bunch of dogs. Raise dogs. That's it. I just love dogs. That's it. I was just going to get a bunch of dogs and
It's a
just like,
perfectly good fallback strategy.
yeah, just like get a bunch of dogs, live my single life with all my dogs, and just be like happy because I love dogs. Like, that's it. That really was my plan. And then I met my partner when I basically stopped looking for a partner. Uh, and that's pretty much it. Yeah. So that's I only give advice that has worked for me personally. I would not give advice that hasn't worked for me personally. I think that's a little rude, to be honest. So I would not do that. Can I sell these things? Because they're ugly. Oh, thank God. I was worried I was gonna have to keep those. And I really didn't want to. Okay, so this is like the living room area. Um, it's amazing how many couples stayed together just because that was the norm back in the day. Oh my God. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. That is so true. That is so true. Oh my God. So true. So super, super true. It's pretty crazy, honestly. Pretty crazy. But I could not do that. I would have been a horrible wife back then. Horrible, horrible, horrible. Um, because I have a big mouth, and I would have been rather unpleasant if I'm being honest. Uh, yeah, it would
Not
have been
really
bad.
a demure type.
No, no. Well, it's funny because like I am, but I'm not. It's weird. I don't know. It just depends.
In
It really just
specific
depends.
circumstances.
Yeah, it just depends. It just depends on a lot of different stuff, you know. And yeah. Yes, yeah, I have a big mouth. I never shut the fuck up. I don't know if you may have noticed. Um, but yeah. I don't really do that. I usually just keep talking. Wait, did I only have to buy one of these upper cabinets? That is the funniest thing in the whole fucking world if that's the case. Oh, no, no, no. Okay, I had to buy more than one. I was gonna say, oh my god, whoever else is gonna live in this house also hates upper cabinets? Fantastic. I fucking love that. Oh, it's just a cooktop. How interesting. That's
Oh, weird.
interesting.
They
You,
specifically just want like the hot plate portion.
it kind of looks like it, yeah. I mean, but like, hey, listen, if that's how she wants to live her iguana life, then okay. Um,
Maybe it's for the iguana. She just turns it on low.
Perhaps they do need very powerful sun lamps, like
Mhm.
very powerful sun lamps. You'd have been seen
My
as a witch
cousin
because
had
you have this
iguanas.
crazy thing called opinions. That's true. Honestly, I love that in a partner that listening is my favorite thing. Honestly, like, okay. Okay, this is my real advice. You want real advice? This is my real advice. Be as honest as is humanly possible. As early as is humanly possible, be as honest as you can. Like
That's very true.
I love to talk. I love to talk so much. So much. And it sounds ridiculous, but I genuinely do not need anyone to listen. I don't. I just like to talk. I just like to talk. I just like to get it out. That's it. Like I just like to talk. I just like to say things, and then I've said the things, and then they're out of my brain, and I'm happy. Like that's it. It works really well for me. Not everybody. Plenty of women want you to listen. I personally, let's keep it 100. I don't like always 100% care what other people's opinions are. So I don't really like need your input. I just need to say the thing. And I told my partner that very early on. I said, I just like to talk. You do not really have to listen. You keep playing your video games. I just have to say it, and every like 5 minutes, just go, mm-hmm, yeah,
Yeah, acknowledge that
uh
you're
huh.
that like I have said
That
things.
you're still alive. That's it. Like,
Yeah.
that's it. And, so, and then if I need his attention very specifically, what I do is I say, hey, listen. Like, I actually need you to listen to me. And he'll be like, oh, okay, sure. What's up? Like, and he'll listen. Because I don't make him listen
Of
that
course.
often. Because I don't really need him to. Like, most of the time when people want to talk, it's not even just like, it's not because they need your help. It's just because they need to get it out. They need to vent. Like,
Mhm.
if you want to be honest, and that goes for all genders, like there's plenty of times that you don't need someone's help. You just need someone to care about you. And listening without giving your input, honestly, is caring. It's all caring. Like
Oh, for
everyone
sure.
cares in different ways, but I still think that's pretty caring, to be honest. Like I really do. Um,
It doesn't
but
take as much energy as listening and like being involved, like active listening, but
no,
it's still
yeah.
like a thing you have to do.
Exactly, exactly. And like I said, that's only if people say that they like that. Not everyone likes that. Some people want your advice and some people want your input, but for me personally, I knew I didn't really want that because I don't care. Most of the things that I get frustrated about aren't things that I can change, and that's why I'm frustrated about them. So, I just need to get it out and then it's done.
Yeah.
Like that's really it. But I told him that very early on. He was like, "Okay, I kind of don't believe you, but if you say so." And then over the course of many years, I have just proven that that is the case. So now he believes me. um, I
Like, well, damn.
really honestly I genuinely think that that is like super um effective and useful long term. If you'd like to have a long term situation, not everyone wants that, but that's your own business. Sarcasm is also great. Agreed. 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 Not everyone likes sarcasm, but I like sarcasm. So you're Navi. Rude. Rude. um, that's how my roommate is. She goes under. Yeah, exactly. She goes on her tangent, and I give her confirmation that words have been said, and then she feels better. Yep, and goes on about her business. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. Yep. That's literally. Yeah. Yeah. Good for you, Lucian. If you find a woman who also likes those things, or those qualities or whatever, and also just likes to vent, she's gonna be super duper happy because it is a skill. It is not easy to listen and not try to help. Some people aren't good at that. They just
Real
aren't.
bad at it.
Yeah, some people are really bad at it. I'm really bad at it. Me personally, I'm very bad at it. I'm very bad
You
at
want
it.
to fix it, right?
I want to fix it. I want to fix things. I'm a fixer. I fix things. I try to fix people. I try to fix situations. I try to fix lots of stuff because that's what I've always done. And when I can't do that, sometimes I'm like kind of bummed out. Um, but
Yeah.
I'm an adult, so I simply adjust my expectations accordingly and realize I can't always fix things. It is what it is. But it doesn't mean I'm like happy about it.
Yeah.
It just means I'm an adult and I'm realistic. Um, but yeah, so yeah, it's like a whole thing. It's like a whole thing. I'm bad at it. I have to stop myself from trying to fix my roommate's shit when she. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what like the right thing to say is. I think the thing that I would say is that wanting to fix someone's situation means you care. Um, Forcing your way into fixing someone's situation is when it's too much. But wanting to fix someone's situation is completely normal and fine, I think, anyway. I don't see any issue with wanting to fix someone's situation. It's just that you have to realize that if they don't want you to fix it, then you can't. Like, as long as, so basically, as long as you live in reality, it's fine. Um, Wanting to fix it, that just makes you like a person who's not
Yeah,
shitty.
I mean, a nice person.
Yeah, like, really, like, literally. There are so many issues that people I know have that I can't fix, and I wish I could. Like, oh my god,
It's
I
the
wish I
worst.
could. But I can't.
There are people, if I could just drive their lives for like 2 days,
Oh my
I
god.
could fix all their
Oh
problems.
my god.
But
Yup. Yup. Yup.
I
Yup.
daydream about it
Yup.
feverishly.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. There have been so many people that I have given the same advice to again and again and again and again and again over the course of months, years sometimes. And there have been times where I just have to stop saying the same thing. I have to eventually just be like, listen, like, I love you to bits. I absolutely do. I think you are a fantastic person. My advice is never going to change. My opinion is never going to change. I'm going to keep giving you the same advice. I still think you should cut out that toxic person. I still think you should, you know, try that new hobby. I still think you should try to do blah 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 blah, blah like whatever. Um, it's not gonna change. Like my advice isn't gonna change, and I think you know that. So like, I mean, you could vent if you want, but like, just know my response is not going to change.
Yeah.
Nothing has changed. My opinion has not changed, and I don't really think there's anything you can say that will change my opinion. So it just kind of
Yeah,
is
like
what
I
it
can
is.
sit and listen if that's what you need, but that's all I can do now.
That's all I got for you. Yeah, because I genuinely think that what I've already said 16 times is the best course of action. Like I just do, and that's just how it is sometimes. Um, but what would happen if Mouse drove? I don't know. I do not know. I don't know. What would happen if you drove Wolf's life for
I mean,
like a
it would
day?
depend what he wanted to happen.
No, that's fair.
Like, if I knew what he wanted, I would try to accomplish that. If I
Mm,
didn't know what he wanted, he would wake up in a foreign country, uh,
that's
just
very
for
fair.
fun.
That's very fair. Would you like to wake up in a foreign country, Wolf? Is that like your
You
goal?
have a preference?
Yeah, that's fair. That's a fair question. That's a fair question.
Madrid?
Ooh, Madrid. Fancy.
Go to
Fancy.
Spain?
Fancy. I don't know what's there, but fancy.
We'll find out.
Depends, do I have all my organs?
I'm not going to actively try to make your life worse by depriving you of your organs.
Oh my god, Wolf, that is the most
You really need
hospital
organ
thing
money.
ever. That is the most hospital worker joke ever. Oh my god. You're so funny.
It's like, if your problem is you need to find someone who will buy your kidneys,
That's
then I
fair.
might do that.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. And for y'all saying that those people aren't looking to change, they just want to complain, you are both right and wrong. It is completely possible that someone wants to change desperately and just doesn't have the guts to do it.
Yeah, that's true.
It's very possible. Like there's some people that I know who, they have issues with their parents. They tell me all the time they have issues with their parents. Their parents are objectively dog shit, just bad people, genuinely
Yep.
bad humans. Would not pour water on them if they were on fire. Would be completely fine with that. Would just keep going. Would go to Starbucks and get myself a drink, and then relax at Starbucks with their free Wi-Fi. Like I just don't. Some people are bad people. It is what it is. Like whatever. And they want my advice to be talk to them, try to fix them, blah blah blah. Like my advice is leave. My advice is go, leave. They're adults. If they were gonna get better, they would have gotten better. And if they do get better in the future, fantastic. That's great. That's so great. That means you can then try to have a relationship with them if you think it's worth salvaging. That's your choice. But until then, no, I would not suggest that you keep punching yourself in the face. Like,
Yeah,
no, I don't think that's a good idea. Like, I've given that advice to plenty of people, and unfortunately, most people don't take it because they're worried they're gonna hurt their parents' feelings. They're
I
worried
think
about
people have a
this,
hard time cutting
that.
off family.
Yeah, I do not. I've never had a hard time with that.
No, me
But
either.
but again though, again, that's like a product of your upbringing and your life situations and stuff like that. So for me personally, if someone's like, "Oh man, yeah, family is like what matters most," like, eh, eh. I mean, like the family I have made absolutely is what matters most. Those people matter to me more than anything. The family that like just because they pushed me out, no,
Yeah,
like
just blood.
no, that like all you're telling me is that they didn't do anything to deserve it except for get knocked up. That doesn't count, or knock somebody up also doesn't count. Uh, so like you got to put in the work, and the work can't be just that like you grew a person, because although that is impressive, it is impressive. That is very
It is.
impressive. Um, if the second
But
they
that's
come
where the
out,
work starts.
yeah, if the second they come out, you act like an asshole, then you failed. I'm sorry. It just is how it is. It is what it is. So I personally do not count that as putting in the work. That's me though. Everyone's different. That's just how I feel. Um, but so when people ask me my advice about, um, what I think they should do about, you know, difficult parent situations and stuff like that, like, it's never the advice they want. Because it's always just like, fuck that shit, bye. Like, no,
Deal with
no
that. Don't put
way.
up with that.
Yeah, don't put up with that shit. You are worth so much more than that. You are a good person. You deserve the best. And they, even if they agree with that, they don't usually do it. And it's a shame because
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it if I didn't think it. But it's hard to put yourself first. It just is.
Their families like often in those cases the family have like not brainwashed per se, but that's the culture that they were raised in. That like
Yeah,
family
absolutely,
is so important, etc.
absolutely,
etc.
absolutely, absolutely. So true. I mean, that could be a kink. I don't even know what you were referring to, just because I've been talking for so long. But you're probably right. I think pretty much anything can be a kink, if you want me to be
It's
honest.
true.
So, yes, yes, you are
You could say
correct.
literally anything is, and I would believe you.
Yeah, like, yeah, probably, yeah.
I'd be like, yeah, that probably does it for somebody.
Yeah. Yeah, those little rubber bouncy balls that you get for 25 cents out of the gum machine at the grocery store.
Easily.
Yeah, someone's into that. Yep. Somebody is into that. That is true. So much of the furniture in this game is stuff that like I just want like myself. Like I
I
will
mean,
I
it's
will
a
take it.
you're the target audience for it, so it makes sense.
So true. So true. Well, I feel exposed. Listen, I forget what it's from, but I saw some meme that was this guy like making this like kind of judgmental face, and he was just like, "Listen, I'm not kink shaming, I'm kink asking." Like, what the fuck is going on here? I'm not shaming
People
you. I'm just saying, what the fuck?
just don't understand.
Yeah, like what's happening? You're gonna need to give me some help, please. I'm begging you. Like, it's just so funny. But yeah, I think that stuff's pretty funny. I don't know. I try not to kink shame people. If your kink is legal, then I mean, like, do it up. If your kink is legal, if you're not hurting anybody, if it's like non-consensually hurting anybody, if everyone's a consenting adult, then yeah, like if you're not breaking the law, like I mean, do you? I don't. Sounds like it's not really my business.
Try to be safe.
Well, yeah, obviously you should be safe. Yes, yes. You know
Don't
what?
do.
Honestly,
I
okay. This may not be the most popular opinion, but I'll say it anyway. As long as your kink is not an actual biohazard, I'm fine with it. As long as it's not a biohazard or against the law, I'm okay. That's me personally. Me
Yeah,
personally. You do what
that
you
seems
want,
pretty
but
reasonable.
don't ask me to support you if your kink is a biohazard or illegal. There you go. There you
Fine biohazard.
go. So
Very good point, Wolf.
when people say, hey, do you mind if I make art of your OC? And you have to say, ooh, so none of like the really weird shit, just like none of that, none of the gross stuff, none of the gross stuff, please, like that, like that. And usually, in the past, thankfully, I haven't had to elaborate on that very much, which is good because I don't want to. Uh, so, but
Fair.
yes, yeah, usually I haven't had to elaborate on that, which is good because that would make my soul fall out of my body. I'm pretty sure because I don't want to spell that out. But so far, everyone's been an adult about it and has been like, ooh, yeah, no problem. I'm not into that anyway. Uh, uh, the biohazard explanation. Nothing gross. Just like nothing gross. Nothing bodily fluid related. That's what a biohazard usually is. In this context, it would be bodily fluid related that is not. Uh, that is not normally produced during sexual intercourse.
Yeah.
I have all of the health class lingo. Um, but yeah. So what you were saying is you need a Candyland not safe for work. What? That is so. I am so confused. Amused, but confused. That's gonna be my new phrase for the rest of my life. Amused, but confused.
It's accurate.
It is. It really is. Especially for Twitter. Especially for Twitter. It is super accurate. Uh, yeah, especially for Twitter, for sure. Oh gosh, too funny. Okay, we got a door. We got a door. I feel like this is not the correct direction for this door. There we go. There we go. All right, that makes sense. That looks right to me, I think. Also, what is Candyland not safe for work art? Are you talking about like the game Candyland? Because I don't know what that would look like. I'm thinking about it and I don't know. I'm just trying to be
I
honest
never
here.
actually played Candyland, so I don't know
What?
anything about it except
What?
that it's like candy related.
Wait, you've never
Is
played
that
Candyland?
no? Is that a big
What?
American thing?
Um, yeah. I mean, I don't know if it is now because obviously I don't know what kids do now. Um, but when I was a kid, everyone played Candyland, Shoots and Ladders,
Yeah, played Truth
Sorry.
Matters. Sorry.
Um,
Yeah, just not Candyland.
I'm trying to think of what else. Um, Monopoly,
Monopoly,
obviously.
Battleship.
Uno, Battleship. Oh, Guess Who, which was always the funniest
Yep.
thing
Guess
ever.
who? Guess who's great?
Connect Four.
Yep.
Um, what else is there? Oh, The Game of Life and Clue.
Yep. Yep.
Um,
Yep.
mhm. Just imagine your OC is laying on a strawberry shortcake with lollipops and peppermints in the background. Oh, Jumanji. I never actually got a chance to play Jumanji. Um, Nowadays kids just kill each other in Call of Duty. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. That is correct. That is correct. That is correct. Actually, do kids play Call of Duty anymore? I don't know. I feel like that's a thing that like older Gen
Aren't they all
Z
playing
people like to
Fortnite?
say. You what?
Aren't they all playing Fortnite?
I mean, I think, yeah, I think they play Fortnite. I'm
Or
pretty sure.
Roblox? Roblox is
Maybe
pretty big with
Roblox.
kids.
Also Roblox. No, also Roblox. And
And also
Minecraft,
Minecraft.
Roblox, Fortnite. Um, there's a new game, a new like oh, a new Call
New
of Duty game?
children.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know there is a new Call of Duty game. That's true. I don't know how popular it is amongst the youths, but I know it exists. Um, well, they certainly played GTA. That's true. That's very true. That's very true.
Youths? Oh, geez.
The youths.
Kids, kids playing, or who would otherwise be playing Clue, should probably not be playing GTA.
You don't think it's appropriate for them to hit hookers with their car?
I'm just saying,
Wow, you're not cool at all. You don't get
I
you
am the
don't get it.
lame
You don't get it.
olds.
You don't get it. It's because you're old. You don't get it.
I
It's
am old.
completely fine, and it won't at all impact their opinion.
It's a
Real life.
realistic depiction of real life,
Mhm. 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 There's a new Call of Duty every year. There is.
isn't there? I feel like that happens a lot.
What are they? FIFA? Like what the fuck? Okay, I guess. I mean, if people are willing to buy it, like if people are stupid enough to buy it, then okay. But like, seems weird. Seems weird to me. But if people are stupid enough to buy it, then make whatever you want, I say.
I mean, people do buy the new FIFA game every year.
So true, so true, so true. Yeah, they have different companies making them each year. They do? What? That's
That seems weird.
that I can't think of a less cost-effective way to do it than that. That sounds so stupid. Like even if you're using the Unreal Engine or whatever the fuck they use, I don't actually know what
Yeah,
they
even if
use.
you're giving them like the
Like
blueprints
that's
to the
still
last game, like
so
they didn't make it.
like what? Oh, Aaron, what did you say?
That's why.
You made the censor mad. What'd you say? Dang old people and their lack of understanding the joys of snorting cocaine before robbing a bank and then driving away while hitting 10, no, 12, sorry, 12 hookers
Listen, it's not that I'm against those
on
things.
their way
It's
back
that
to
they
their
should
hideout.
be out doing them in real life. They should get outside, get some fresh air,
So true, so true, so true, so true. That's the real problem.
roll down the windows.
That's the real problem with the youth these days. Is they're not going outside and touching grass before they rob the bank and hit hookers with their cars.
Yeah,
So,
they want
makes
to
perfect
snort
sense.
cocaine. I just want them to do it outside.
Listen, like okay, let's be fucking for real here. Cocaine's expensive. You only do cocaine if you're an adult. Adult drugs are for adult
That's why they're
people.
hitting up the bank.
Yeah, yeah. You know how expensive that is. You gotta have like things to do if you're doing cocaine. Okay, like I've been making that joke my whole life, and I don't think I've ever been adult enough to need cocaine. Like, I've never been so busy that I was just like, man, I actually need it now.
Really is,
Like I just drink coffee.
yeah.
I just drink coffee.
It's the common person's cocaine.
That's so true. That's so true, though. That's so true. Oh my god, that's so true. Oh, hi, puppy. Hello. He's like, what? Why are you guys talking about cocaine? What's happening?
Does somebody
Uh,
here have cocaine?
he's
Weeby,
he's lived
Weeby is so
quite a
sleepy.
life. He's lived quite a life. So
Yeah, I
maybe,
think he's out of his cocaine years.
sir, did you do cocaine when you were younger? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Oh, you're so cute and sleepy. Oh my god, he's so cute. Oh, I could just die. He's so cute. Oh. Sorry, I love my dog. He's very cute.
He's the best.
Common person's cocaine. I'm gonna have to make a tweet with that somehow. I'm gonna have to figure out how to work that into a tweet. Everyone's just gonna be like, I mean, she's not wrong. um, yes, yes. Common person's meth is literally any ADHD medication. See, I, I the only reason that I would disagree with that is because all the ADHD medication I have ever heard of, or when I worked at the pharmacy, given to people, um, has always done the exact opposite of what meth does. Because I'm pretty sure meth makes you like really fucking hyped, uh, and like not pay attention to your surroundings, and very like not manic, well actually kind of manic, just very like all over the place, honestly. Like unfocused. It's like the definition of unfocused, I feel like. Um,
Mm.
and ADHD medication is like the exact opposite of that for people who have ADHD. Let me rephrase that. If you actually have ADHD, then the way it will most likely interact with your brain chemistry is to make you more focused. It might also do other stuff you don't like, and that's why sometimes people don't take it long
Yeah,
term. But theoretically, the
that's what's supposed to do.
majority, yes, what's supposed to, the majority of how it's supposed to interact with your brain chemistry is um, to like chill you out, to make it so that your brain's not going 1,000 miles an hour all the time, and then you can focus on like one thing or two things or whatever, which can't relate, but sounds cool. I've never done it, but it sounds cool. Sounds
Seems neat.
interesting. It seems neat. I mean, listen, I'm happy for people who are able to do that. Just because it's not me doesn't really mean much. I'm just happy for people. But, I mean, I do, but I'm addicted to Destiny and Overwatch. There you go, fair. If you're already typically calmer, um, then yes, you'd be right. What did it say? Oh yeah. But for people that are hyper and wild already, then it'll calm you and help you focus. Also, those meds are so chemically close to meth is disturbing if you look at the actual chemical. Oh, I believe that 100%. I believe that 100%. But that's the thing, being chemically similar in composition does not mean that you will have the same effect, because dose matters a lot. Like a lot, a lot.
Oh yeah,
And I'd like to say that people are doing meth in like really good measured doses, but that is unfortunately not the case, and that's why we have such a huge a huge overdose issue in this country. Because people, you know,
isn't that the big issue for overdose down there?
I mean, I think everything is, because everything's laced with something
Oh,
bad these days.
fentanyl up here right
So
now.
yeah, fentanyl is what it. I think fentanyl is what it is everywhere. To be honest, I
Yeah,
really
I mean
do.
it's nasty.
Yeah,
So
it's very bad. But I think that's the case pretty much everywhere. It's a bad time. So, hi Professor, how are you? But yeah, so that's, I'm pretty sure that's the case. But um, I'm no doctor. I'm just an internet anime girl. So I don't have a degree.
does that? I thought that meant you would have credentials. This is where I've been getting all my advice.
Ooh, unfortunate for you. I have a
I've been
lot of information on a lot of topics and no pieces of paper to say that I sat in a single room for over 200 hours to hear someone talk at me about it. So, yeah.
oh dear.
I know. I'm sorry. Do you feel lied to? Betrayed, even?
Yes, deeply.
Good. Good. That's the education
What?
system for you. That's the education system's fault, not my
No,
fault.
it's 100% true.
Yeah, don't, like, what? Don't look at me. I have the right information. Don't look at me. My information is still correct, no matter how I got it. Absolutely, but I can confirm from experience that those meds will almost eliminate your. Oh yeah, oh absolutely, 100%. Meth makes you super skinny. ADHD medication is absolutely used as a sort of diet combo drug by college people. Absolutely. Um, Salt is chemically poisonous to the body. True. True. I mean,
I
if we
mean,
want to,
everything in
I was gonna say,
China.
yeah, water is poisonous to you if you have enough of it. Like anything is, like literally anything,
I
even
mean, it's
just
not even all that
oxygen.
much if you drink it that fast. Like
True.
it's
True. Milk.
only a few
Milk.
liters.
100%.
Yeah.
Uh, Oxygen. 100%. Like, you
Yeah.
know.
Can't have too much of that.
Nope. Good night, Rose. I love you so much. Have a good day at work tomorrow.
Night
I
Rose.
love you. I don't know what color to pick for this cushion. Dandelions. Hmm. All of these cushions just remind me of like my Grammy's house. I feel like, you know,
Oh yeah. No, that kind of pattern. Yeah.
like the only one that doesn't is this like purple one, which is fine, but again, they all kind of remind. Okay, you know what doesn't? The polka dots. The polka dots is the only one that doesn't super remind me of my Grammy's house. If I'm being honest.
Fair.
Why doesn't this have the? I'm so confused. This is why I usually just pick white wood because otherwise you have to try to match the woods, and it's really hard to do because like you know, like it's difficult. Oh hi puppy, how are you? Too much oxygen will kill you, not me going to the oxygen bar that allows you to inhale 90% oxygen with different scents to relax. I mean, it works. It does work. It does work. I I
I mean,
wouldn't tell
most
you
things
it.
that give you a high are bad for you in large quantities.
Exactly, exactly. I'm just buying white furniture. It's just so much easier. I just want everything to match. Is that really too much to ask? Like,
It's reasonable to me.
I'm literally not asking for very much. I'm asking for white wood or something that matches. And apparently, that is too much to ask. Apparently, I'm a crazy person who just is
Far too
asking
demanding.
for way too much. All of the pieces of furniture in this room matching? Ridiculous. Really,
You're a crazy
a hate
person.
crime. It's a hate crime, really, is what it is. That's what it is. Listen, that's what it is.
You're
Gotta
being
be.
crazy.
I have to be. Uh, I have to suffer the consequences of my, mild OCD. Um, Perfect. I love it. How surprising! Now that everything is the same color, I'm happy. I ask for so
Would
little.
never have guessed.
I ask for so little. I ask for so little. Although I did have a couple people today ask me if I will. I don't know if any of these people are in chat, but I had a couple people ask me today if I will add more stuff to my throne list for like before my birthday, and the answer is yes, I will. I just remembered that someone asked me to do that. Please don't let me forget to do that. Um,
It's going to remind you
but
to do that. So
yes,
that's good.
yes, yep. Wolf, I was talking to him about this store that opened up in the mall near me. It's called Box Lunch, and it's got like just a ton of stuff that's like, you know, silly, like fan related stuff. Um,
Sure.
so I'm going to go through that website and just put a bunch of stuff on my wish list from that, and hopefully, yeah. Um, Oh no. Hey man, I listen. I was just gonna go to the store in person, and then you were the one who sent me a whole bunch of links to a bunch of silly things on there. So yeah, if anyone has a problem with it, I'll just point them directly towards you. Mhm, mhm. I will. I will indeed, because it is your fault.
I don't know. It sounds like he's doing us all a favor. Doing the scouting.
Well, to be honest, anything that gets me away from like the Pottery Barn Hello Kitty collection is absolutely doing everyone who wants to get me something a favor because holy fucking shit, that stuff is so expensive. It's obscene. Like actually obscene. But I've looked. I've looked on the internet to see if I can find like other like alternatives because I'm not picky. I don't fucking care. Like I'll get stuff from wherever if it looks the same. Like why do I
Sure.
care? Like I don't. Um Not possible. Can't find it. But if I could, I absolutely would have it that way. But yeah, people keep
That's just
pressuring
how it
me.
goes sometimes.
Well, people keep pressuring me to buy stuff, and or not buy stuff, but to like pick stuff, and I'm just like, that sounds like a lot of pressure. I don't know. I don't know. I don't
It sounds like a
know.
lot of stuff.
I don't know. I'm
And
not
then
good at picking things at all.
it's
At
tricky
all.
when it's picking things for people to get you, because then you want to like
Yeah.
balance it against your concerns about them going too far.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That room looks cozy. I'm so happy you think so. I also think it looks cozy. I think it looks super duper cozy. Super duper cozy. Um, oh, I was thinking about doing a like movie or anime or something like that night. Um, I don't know what day to do it though, but I would like to do it. But I don't know what day, but I
Mm,
would like to.
Fridays or Saturdays seem like your normal choices for when you do that.
They do seem like normal choices.
Your
Um,
normal collab night is obviously a little bit off at the
a
moment.
little bit,
Uh,
a little bit. But I could do that
and
on I don't know, maybe Fridays or Saturdays.
you've done it on
Hmm.
Saturdays before, so it's
Yeah, maybe I'll do that on Saturdays. Maybe that'll be my Saturday. Maybe that works out. Maybe that works. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, that's a good idea. Oh, what do you think I should stream on my birthday? Or do you think I should not stream on my birthday?
what you want to do for your birthday.
I don't know.
Like, I think if you want people to come and like pay a big fuss to you, people will totally do that. Uh,
That's a lot of assuming. What if they don't? What if they don't? And then I'm just there by myself.
I think that the chances of that are extremely low.
How awkward would that be? That'd be so awkward. Ooh,
When was the last stream you did that had no one?
I don't know. You're just making me sound like a crazy person. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, no, my point is people show up.
Listen,
And if you told people in advance, extra people would show up.
I don't know if that's true.
It's true.
I don't know if that's true. What if no one shows up? And then it's like that bad dream I used to have that made me never want to have a big birthday party.
Show up. Wolf will probably show up. Lots of people will probably show up.
Um, if Wolf has nothing better to do, I think he would show up because he's a good friend. I
He
think
is
that
a
is
nice
true.
person.
I think that's true. He's a good friend. Um, oh, I
No,
always want one of these
people show up.
shaggy carpets. They're so cute. So cute.
Like they'll have jobs and stuff, so like they might not be there the whole time, but people come by.
People will show up, I guarantee it. Oh my god. I don't know, man. I don't know. Luckily, I will say this much. Okay, luckily, and I genuinely, I'm not even kidding, I think it is a good thing that I feel this way. I don't need a big turnout for anything for me to feel like it was a success. I know some people only get like only they only get like 100 likes on something and they're like, wow, nobody likes me.
That didn't
Wow.
do well.
Like, I'm so fucking serious. If my post gets 15 likes, I am psyched. Like, psyched. And if like
Yeah,
3 people retweeted it, I'm just like, wow, home run. Fucking great. Everyone loved this. This is amazing. Like, what? This is fantastic. I did a great job today. Like, so I feel very lucky. Like, I've known some people who like only 5 people show up for their stream, and it's just like, you know how many people would like kill to have 5 people show up for their stream
yeah.
and hang out with
Sitting
them?
there with no one for
Yeah,
like
like
hours.
yeah, like 5 people is amazing. I'm beyond honored if 5 people show up for my stream. Like, thank
Yeah.
you.
So
That's
you'll be fine.
fantastic. Um, what if everyone's busy?
Not everyone will be busy.
Everyone's busy. Everyone is so busy.
No.
No,
Like
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know.
I've I've seen your stream numbers. Like it's fine. You'll be fine.
You have? Because I've barely seen my stream numbers. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing most of the time. I'm not really sure. Wait, this person gets a
You're good.
swing in their room? That's so cool.
And also, Wolf's just said he would be there.
So who wears the birthday suit? I mean, I guess I can. That's probably the safest option because no one can see me. So I guess
I mean, you can't see any of us either.
that's true. You know what? That's a good point.
We can
That's
all
I
wear
didn't even think of
birthday
that.
suits.
That's a good point. That's a completely fair and valid point, and I did not think of it. You are correct.
As
You
far as
are
I'm
correct.
concerned, I've only ever seen Wolf depicted as a cat. So, as far as I'm aware, he always is in his birthday suit.
Oh, that's true. Wolf, are you in your birthday suit right now as a cat? Because I mean, cats don't usually wear clothes. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Just saying. I am just saying. But ultimately, I don't know. Like, maybe, I don't know.
I mean, if you want to do something else, you should do that. That's
No,
the
I mean,
crux of it.
listen. I love streaming. I love consistency, and I like spending my birthday with people, but not in real life.
It's
So
a little overwhelming, right?
it's not even that it's overwhelming. It's usually just people want to do stuff that I don't want to do. So they're like, "Oh man,
Mm,
yeah, let's go out for drinks," and I'm just like, "I don't drink." And they're like, "Oh, you want to go out for drinks anyway?" And I'm just like, "No, because
not really.
I
No.
don't drink." So no, thank you. Like this is so awkward. Clothes are overrated. I don't disagree. Listen, I don't disagree. But if everyone wants to wear their clothes or their birthday suits for my birthday, you are more than welcome to. It's 18 plus night, so do you. That's your own business. Um, so yeah, only 18 and
Yeah.
over because I can't even be more specific. I'm so serious. Um, I try to be so incredibly specific at all times as much as I can be. Um, not easy, but I try. But yes,
Yeah. No, if you want to stream, you should stream. People show up.
you think?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe
This is you being
maybe,
silly.
maybe. I don't know. There's cold and there's sunburns. Both are good. Majorly mitigated by clothes. You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
The thing about clothes is they're overrated for wearing indoors.
Fair, fair. Faye is correct. Also high, but ultimately also correct. So you're both right. You're both right. I mean, I just have fur. I think a lot of guys are in that boat. Honestly, you guys just have lots of fur. It's just true. Yeah, that is just the truth.
When I was young, I was like, is this because I am part werewolf? Am I
Maybe,
am I going to be this hairy my whole life because I'm
maybe,
a lycanthrope?
maybe. It's
And I
totally
was
possible.
disappointed to learn it was just testosterone.
Oh, see, there you go.
It was a bummer.
Just testosterone, crazy shit. Oh my god, I just realized I put a fucking lizard on this person's wall because it's a lizard house.
Oh, for a second I thought you meant like an actual lizard, and I was like, oh,
Oh god, no, I would have screamed. I would have screamed. I hate that. Oh my god, this game is so impressive. It has the reflection of the bed and the light. And the fact that I turned the light on. That's amazing.
that's actually pretty impressive.
That's super
Mirrors are
impressive.
like hard to do in games.
Extremely hard to do in games. I have played like AAA titles that you don't get a reflection in, or if you look down, you don't even get feet. Like,
Yeah.
not that I want my character to have feet, because I think feet are gross. But if you look down, you should be able to see your own feet. Um,
They can be in shoes, and shoes are fine.
oh, absolutely. Put your feet in shoes. That's literally where they go. Like
Yeah.
house shoes, outdoor shoes, whatever kind of shoes. Sounds like they're covered, so that's what really matters. Oh, I can turn on these candles and burn this house down. Fantastic. Love it.
It's a
But
little bit of arson.
I
You've taken on insurance
literally,
claim.
I can't. I'm not that kind of person. I can't leave them on. I just can't.
That
Um,
is not surprising.
yeah. But that room is done now. And, oh, you know what? I have some fur, but not enough to keep me warm during the winter, so I have to wear clothes to stay warm. That's completely fair and totally fine. Where I live, it regularly gets into the negatives, so, um, I usually wear clothes because I like not freezing to death. That's really that whole sentence. I like not freezing to death. So, yeah. Plus, when it gets really cold, I get really tired. So,
Oh, really? That's funny.
yes, I get really tired and I yawn a lot and then I fall asleep. And so I suppose if that happened and I was outside and naked, I would die. So
True.
yeah, yeah, I would just die. But yeah,
Don't do that now.
yeah, I don't want to do that, but so it'd be bad. It'd be like a bad time. Wouldn't encourage it. Really, just a bad idea.
Yeah,
Um,
not in favor.
no, not great, not great. Um, 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 um. Okay, what time is it? It is 1:07. We've been going for like 2.5 hours. We can go till like 2, I think is fine. So that's like another
Seems
hour.
reasonable to me.
Hmm?
Seems reasonable to me.
I think so. Yeah,
We
sorry
have
that
a
I had
late
to
start.
start late today, guys, though, because everything was broken. But, kind of just how it goes sometimes. Um, oh, but yeah, okay, so I don't think I ever finished my sentence from earlier, but, um, which sounds like a very me thing. Uh,
Mhm.
um,
It's rare that you come back to it though, so
so true,
that's
so
fine.
true. Good night, Aaron. Have a good
Hey,
sleep.
Darren,
Have a good sleep. Um,
I will miss your jokes.
you are funny, Aaron. You are funny.
He's very funny.
There are a few people who, when they do stuff, I say, "Oh, you think you got jokes?" and they actually do have jokes. So, congratulations.
Yeah, he comes carrying jokes.
He has jokes. He has jokes, and when he makes the funnies, they are actually funny, which I appreciate, honestly, because so many people think they're really funny and they're not at all.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah. So, oh, but yeah. Okay. So I um found it's like a it's like a what's it called? This is not the right place for this to be, but that's fine. It's a horror visual novel. Um,
Okay.
and yeah, this is just like not where this belongs. Um, and I can't move it. Fuck. It's a horror visual novel. It's called Scarlet Hollow.
Okay, I
Fuck.
haven't heard of it.
It looks pretty good. It looks pretty good, and I read some reviews on it, and the reviews look very good.
Mhm.
So hopefully that's the case. Um, but yeah, so I think that would be promising.
Yeah, I'd be down.
Mm.
I
Yeah,
will look it
I
up after
really hate
this.
this so much. This is not working. Oh my god. I'm going outside to do this. I'm jumping out a window. I am literally going to jump out this window to put this door in because what the fuck? I keep doing it, it doesn't work. Why don't I have a front door? Is it over here? Or does it go? Yeah, no, it's over here. Um, yes. So yeah, but it looks cool. I don't know if you want, you can look on Steam or whatever. It's got, I guess it's gonna have like 7 episodes, or like um, parts or whatever.
Chapters.
Yeah, chapters. Right now it has like 3, I think it said 3 or 4.
Okay.
But they all got really good reviews. People seem to really like it. It looks like it's a pretty solid story. And another thing that looks cool about it is you can pick like different traits or whatever, and those different traits impact how the game goes. So
Oh, that's cool.
that's like interesting, I think. So
Yeah, that's not
yeah,
that's an unusual feature in a visual novel.
yeah, I think it's a pretty cool like option.
Like normally you just kind of set pick which tracks you're on, but
Yeah, but it looks like,
you know,
they they are trying to do it. I guess you could say the right way. I mean, I think that could be objective, but I think it looks pretty cool.
yeah. No, that sounds
Pretty
neat. I
cool.
don't think I've ever played a visual novel that wasn't largely about smooching, so that'll be interesting.
Fair, fair, very fair, very fair. And to think, I'm the exact opposite.
Oh, I suppose no. There's also been like some horror ones. My partner just reminded me that like there's the Zero Escape series.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Yeah, play those. They're
That is
very
good.
good.
It's good. It's definitely good stuff. Okay, now the door looks fine. Now the door looks correct. I swear to God. Oh my gosh.
Yes, much better.
Does it look right? Okay, yeah, I think the floor is just fucked. I think that's what it is. I think the floor is just fucked and it's just messing with my eyeballs. So I just have to fix it.
Wolf said he's my neighbor, but he really doesn't want to be either of my neighbors.
Is
One of
that
them
true?
is deaf, and one of them is uh well, maybe he'd enjoy being a drunken like art lady. She
Mm.
has a lot of mannequins on her patio, and
Oh wow, I hate that.
uh, when she moved in, there was just a lot of paintings of ladies' bodies in the hallway, and that's fine.
I mean, I'm
She
all
left
for
them
that.
there
Okay.
a very, very, very long time.
That's actually really funny.
Yeah.
Oh
Uh,
my gosh.
my only issue with having naked ladies in the hallways is that like you don't control who goes through those spaces.
True and fair. Completely true and fair. You are correct. That is completely true and fair. Yep. Yep,
But
that's true and fair. Yep. That's yeah. Yep. Nope, that's fair.
but the mannequins are a little much.
I
Like
hate
they're
mannequins
not
so
even.
much. Like I hate them so much. So that is a nightmare for me personally.
Yeah.
But you know, you know, to each their own, I suppose.
But she seems like she's enjoying life, so maybe Wolf would enjoy being that person.
Wolf, would you like to be a drunk art lady? Always an option. It's never too
Hmm.
late. Never too late. Where am I putting this coffee maker? Okay, I'm putting the coffee maker over here. I feel like a coffee maker goes well in like a little nook in the kitchen, and
Yeah,
I say that because that's where I have mine. Um,
I mean that's because it's the appropriate place to have a coffee maker.
it really is, yeah.
You're empirically
Uh,
right.
who says I am not already a drunken art lady? You know what though? That's the correct response. You get extra points for that.
Yep.
You really do. You really do. Extra points. Good job. Good job. My Grammy's not drunk, but she's an art lady, and she's having a great time, honestly. So
I mean, she seems to be having a really good time.
she
Like,
really is. She's been married like a bajillion times, and she's just like out there rocking it, and I'm just really happy for her, honestly. That's the whole story. I'm just really happy for
no,
her.
no, no, it sounds great.
Yeah, she's having a good time. I mean, minus the hurricane, but for the most part, having a great time.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird. Like, where they live has never been in the news so much. So, like, they're just like, yeah, there's like news crews here, and there's like all this crazy shit. And they're here
Oh,
because, like, because structures are gone. And I was just like,
yeah.
I guess, but like I felt so bad. They were trying to like explain it to me, and like I couldn't. Understandably,
Conceive of it?
yeah, understandably, I could not really conceptualize it. And they were like, well, look at these pictures. Like, you'll recognize, blah, 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 and where that was, and, whatever. And I was just like, okay. So I looked at it. I didn't fucking recognize anything. And I was like, okay, that makes perfect fucking sense, though. Like, you think no one painted any of these buildings in the last 10 years since I've been
Yeah.
there? It has been a decade since I went to this part of the world. Like, I have no idea what it looks like now. And so I found an article where they had some sliders where it was before and after
Oh,
pictures. And that was a mind fuck.
yeah,
That
I bet.
was crazy to see. I was like, oh, that was the bakery. Oh, that was, blah 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 blah, whatever. Like it was really wild. And like, because I think what I thought had happened with the hurricane was that like it was bad, obviously. Like maybe some roofs
Sure.
got ripped off, maybe windows got smashed, stuff like that, like some floods. Like,
Stuff got thrown around.
no, 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 no. Well, would you like to know what had happened?
I mean, wasn't it like leveled? Like,
Yeah, there's nothing there. And like I asked my
yeah.
partner, I was like, "Well, what do you think of when you think of like a really bad hurricane?" And he was just like, "Oh, like, like the house is just like it's totally ruined. Like really, really bad." And I was just like, "Yeah, and like you think there's like debris everywhere and like really bad." And he was like, "Yeah." And I was just like, "No, there's no debris. You don't even get the rubble of your house. You get nothing. You get a completely barren plot of land. Nothing. There are no bricks. There is no wood. There is nothing there. It is all in the ocean. It is gone.
Everything above the dirt just pushed into the sea.
Literally, yes. And like there are some people who are fucking insane and
Oh,
they
yeah. People stayed, didn't they?
yeah, yeah, they did cuz they're crazy. And
That's
they
so
like they
wild.
were like, "Oh yeah, I saw houses of my neighbors floating down the street." And I was just like, "How fucking high do you have to be to think that's like on any level okay for you to stay there?" And not like okay, like you're happy about it, but like I personally know this area, so I personally know where these people would have gone to evacuate. Like well, like I know it well, like I've spent my summers there. Like
Sure.
it's in the rec area. Like it's not rocket science. Um and like it's like and you didn't go there like what? Cuz you thought it wouldn't be very fun? Like what the fuck? Go.
Yeah,
Like
I don't
that's
get that mentality.
insanity. It's insanity. And like, my family luckily, went because they were just like, "Oh, yeah, that seems bad." Um
Not
so, but it's just crazy. It's just craziness. It's just fruity loopers. But it's crazy.
yeah. Some people are.
Yes. What if we get a group Genshin art piece? Who is we? But sure, I like Genshin.
You've been wanting one of those for ages.
Huh?
You've been wanting a Genshin art piece for ages.
I have. I've wanted a Genshin art piece for ages, and I've wanted a Ghostface art piece for ages. Also Pyramid Head,
One down.
but I like I'm gonna be honest here. I don't hate anybody enough to try to make them make a Pyramid Head art piece. I genuinely think that would be a
What is
fucking
Genshin about
nightmare.
that specifically?
I just think it would be a nightmare. Like I genuinely think it would be horrible to have to try and figure out like the dimensions and stuff of, So
Hmm,
I wouldn't want to do that to anybody.
I don't feel like it'd be that tricky.
Pyramid
To make,
Head?
yeah,
I,
I mean, people draw all sorts of junk.
I mean, I guess the dimensions of the head are just so wildly strange that I feel like it would be a nightmare. But I could be wrong. Like I could totally be wrong. I just feel like it would be horrible. But that could just be me.
I'm gonna have to look up pictures of them and see what artists have done because I'm curious.
So I have definitely seen some good art. I have seen some very amazing art of Pyramid Head. I absolutely have.
For sure.
I know that people have done it. Um, I just don't know if any of the artists that I personally know um, can really do that. Just because it's a lot.
That's fair.
It's a lot. He's a very um, it's interesting. He's a very misleadingly complex character to draw. Like I think a lot of people would think like he's not complex because he doesn't wear like a lot of clothes and stuff like that. Um, but like I think it's a very complicated character to draw. I really do. I really do.
Making him not look silly would be the
Mhm.
the trick.
Mhm. That's very true. Large kitchen. You want me to buy a TV for the large kitchen? Eh? Um,
I mean, if it's a quick ancient piece, it should definitely kind of hold for the runs.
not sure. I haven't thought it out. Okay. I, I'm always down for art. I love art, obviously. Um, art whore over here. My favorite thing ever. Um, but yeah, I'm up for it. Man, I seriously, someone get me a fucking seatbelt. I am out of control. Jesus Christ. Lord. Oh my god. I am thirsty, that's fair. I am thirsty, that's
That's a
fair.
good idea.
Oh, I'm trying this replacement for coffee right now, and it's not bad. It's not bad.
What is it?
Have you ever seen those like water flavor thingies?
Oh yeah.
Like they're like concentrated, so you just put a
Oh
little
right, you
bit
said
into
that
your
there was
cup.
one that was like caffeine.
You what?
You said that there was one that had caffeine, didn't you?
Sorry, you were breaking up. What'd you say?
Oh, you said that there was one that had a bunch of caffeine, didn't you?
Yes, that's what I'm trying. It tastes weird cuz like I just like the way water tastes, like so I don't need
Sure.
anything in my
So it's
water. But
mixing it up.
yeah, exactly. But they have one that's blue raspberry, and I don't dislike blue raspberry. So I'm
Blue raspberry is
trying that.
nice.
It's good. It's good. And for some odd
It's
reason, it tastes a little bit like coconut to me. Although that could just be like I'm drunk. I have no idea. But either way, it's got caffeine in it. I don't know if it's really doing anything, but I've only yawned like twice tonight, which is pretty cool.
that's
So
true. I haven't really noticed it,
yeah.
and
And usually I
yeah,
yawn
no,
all the time.
it's true.
Um, and uh, yeah, and then after I get surgery, it's going to be. I think after I get surgery, caffeine's gonna hit me like a fucking truck, like an 18 wheeler to the face. It's gonna be a lot. So I think coffee will probably not be a good idea for me.
That's fair.
Um,
Coffee has a pretty high concentration.
it does, especially
Go
the
with
way I
something
order
smaller.
it. Yeah, the way I order it, coffee is like
You heavy on the espresso?
yes, I have a lot of problems. Uh, yeah. um, yeah. Yeah, it's bad. Because I've been a Starbucks person for a very long time. And when I say a very long time, I mean like since high school. Um, so I've had a Starbucks Gold card for a very long time. Um, so the rewards that I get for going to Starbucks are very outsized uh, in relation to the rewards that like regular Starbucks cards members get. So like I accumulate free drinks and free drink add-ins and stuff like that really fast. Um, and because I've been, going to Starbucks for so long, I'm really like I'm good at like getting lots of points for stuff really quickly.
Sure.
So basically what I and also like I don't like remember how I told you that I got like the small size of the smoothie and that worked out
Right.
better because I just don't drink very fast.
Hmm.
So same thing for coffee, but what I do is I'll get the free drink and I'll have the free drink be the biggest size they have, and With your free drink, you don't get any ice in it, and you add a whole bunch of espresso, and then, well, for me anyway, I can have that drink for like 3 or 4 days. So,
Mhm.
works out pretty well for me.
That does. Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean that makes sense.
yeah, yeah. And then to get points, I just buy like a little snack or something because they have little snacks that are like bite-sized or whatever. So it
Cake
works out pretty well.
pops.
Not cake pops. They have these things. They're called petite lemon scones, I think is what they're called.
Okay.
And I love them. They're so good.
Stones are nice.
They're so good. They're like vanilla bean lemon scones or something like that. They're super good though. I like them.
It does sound very good. Yeah.
They really are. And if you buy 3 of them, it's like 2.99 or something like that. Like total. So I get
Okay.
those. And yeah, I just like work their point system so that when I need a drink, sometimes I buy it, and if I buy it, I don't get it like super crazy. But if I can get it for free, I get it for free and it's super crazy, and then it lasts me like half the week, honestly. So,
That's very clever. Good
hmm
work.
thank you, thank you. I've always been a
Thank you for
housewife.
gaming big companies.
Yeah, I've always been a housewife in my heart. I've always been trying to save money in my heart, um, and in real life. I just like saving money.
Yeah, I
Um,
mean that makes sense. That
yeah,
makes sense with everything I know about you.
it does. It should. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, it's true. Yep, yep. I am myself. Listen, I do my best. I do my best. Holy, oh my fucking god! This woman is a psycho. There is no way. There is no conceivable way.
Oh my god, it's so big.
Oh my god, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna have to end my life. This is so big it doesn't even fit here. Ma'am? Literally, it doesn't even fit. It's so big, it doesn't even fit. Okay, it does fit, but holy shit. Oh my god. This is the stuff of nightmares. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus. Oh god, I hate it. Oh, ew. Open? Is this thing gonna jump out and,
Don't open it.
and smack me in my face? Is it in here? I don't know if it's in here. I
I've
feel like
been
it's not in here.
I have been whipped by an iguana in the face. It is deeply unpleasant.
You
I
have?
do not recommend it. Yeah, my cousin used to keep iguanas.
And it hit you in your
Uh,
face?
yeah, with its like
What?
4 foot long whipped tail.
What? That is
Yeah,
insane?
yeah, it left a really nasty mark for a long time.
What? That's wild. That's wild.
It is how iguanas defend themselves. They whip things with their tail.
Jesus Christ. And I thought the huge lizard thingy that I saw that ate a whole goat was crazy. That's like
Yeah, I mean, Komodo
crazier than
dragons are
literally.
really crazy. They're
Yeah.
wild.
Well, I was confused because okay. So the video I saw, it looked like it was like 100% just like black scaly bodied or whatever, and like so to be honest, I kind of thought it was fake because it looks fake. Like that looks
Sure.
ridiculous. Like, wait, what is this thing that's like 6.5 feet long and can eat an entire goat in like one bite and or in one piece and fucking like what? Just no. Just no. That sounds ridiculous. That sounds ridiculous if it's not a dinosaur and just like no. And then like I just watched the video and I was like this is not fake. This is a nightmare.
Nope.
This is not fake.
It's legit
Like
real.
yeah, it was so
Komodo
bad.
dragons are a
So
thing.
crazy. So crazy.
But
So,
they only live on one small island, so you know.
is that true?
Oh yeah, they live on the Komodo Islands.
Oh.
Uh, so they you don't find them anywhere else
Oh.
except
Really?
sometimes zoos. Yeah,
Oh. Well, that's a load off my mind. Great.
yeah. No, you will never run across one unless you specifically want to see it.
Oh, great. No. No. That sounds like a
Yeah.
nightmare. So no. Is it a different color? I think I think it is, but it's fine. Um yeah, no, I would rather die. And
Yeah,
I
scary
think
as they are, they just wouldn't stand up to other predators, really. So
really?
they're just not fast, like
No,
in the
they're
same
not. No,
way.
they're not. No, they were not fast at all. No, they were very
Like they
slow.
they have a good sprint, but then they have to like lie down in the sun. Uh,
Yeah,
so
that makes sense. That's fair. That's fair. That makes sense. Oh my god, this is a huge beanbag chair. I love it. I'm here for it. I am here for it. We love it. We need
beanbag chairs are nice.
two ginormous beanbag chairs. We love
Oh,
it.
Wolf, are you also not a coffee drinker? I
What's
don't do
coffee?
coffee myself.
Could you?
Just don't do coffee.
No, that's
It
fair.
doesn't
My,
work
my,
for
my
me.
partner also doesn't drink coffee, so it's completely fair. It's just me. I'm the only one in this house who drinks
I
coffee.
mean, it's very common.
You know, actually, it's not as common as you think. I think people who drink
Yeah.
coffee just never shut the fuck up, but it's something like 30 to 40% of the population. It's not even half,
Hmm.
like, of the adult population. Like, it's literally not even half. So
I guess
we're just loud
it's
and tired.
just in the circles I'm in. Like
Yeah.
people in my office drink coffee, and when I
Yes.
was in university, everybody drank coffee because they're
Mhm.
just trying to be awake. Uh,
Exactly. I think if you have the choice to drink coffee, so you're not like exhausted and like knocking on death's door every 5 seconds, like in college, I think most people, and by most I just mean statistically most, people do not choose to make coffee. It's not so much that they like wouldn't have it because it's gross or something. It's more just they don't bother, um, which is obviously fair. Like don't bother if you
yeah.
don't want to. Um, but yeah, I think that's mostly what it is. That people just don't bother, which is obviously fine. Um, but yeah, so not even half. Definitely not even half. Um,
Well, I thought it was higher than that. That's neat.
nope, we just are really loud. We
I
just are
mean, coffee
really
people are
loud.
very loud. It's true.
Yeah, it's true. We really are. So that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. I haven't ever drank coffee regularly. It's fair. That is very
In,
fair.
in defense of coffee drinkers, tea drinkers are also loud. I feel
Mm,
like,
true. That's true. That's
yeah,
true.
yeah.
I say because I also drink tea. Yes. Yes, it's all correct. All of it's correct. So
I mean,
basically,
for pretty much any food thing, you'll find people with loud opinions.
so true though. So true. I just basically never stop talking is really my thing, but I mean for other people, I don't know what their excuse is. They're crazy.
Yeah, it's more of just a general, you're talking about whatever's on your mind.
That's true. That's definitely true. Wait,
It's not specifically coffee, it just might be.
where am I supposed to put this TV? Like I
In the lizard tank,
I wish. Put the
in
TV in the
front of the
lizard
lizard
tank.
tank,
I
so
know,
you don't
right?
have to look at it.
Oh, I forgot I put down a thing over here. Can I even put this on here? I don't think I can. Put this here. I'm just curious as to like how big of a TV I can fit on this thing. Because if I can fit a big, ridiculous TV, like I'm going to, because I think that's funny.
Yeah, why not?
This looks ridiculous. That's so ridiculous. I love it.
So big.
I love it. It's great. Um, have you ever watched High Rise Invasion? I don't think so. What is it? Is it like a TV show, a movie, anime? Oh, no. No, I don't think I've ever even
No, I
heard of it.
haven't heard of it.
Yeah, no.
I haven't been checking Netflix for anime recently, so.
That's true. Neither have I. That's fair. That is fair. Neither have I. Probably should. I don't even know if I still have Netflix, if I'm being honest. I know I have Hulu, but the only reason I know I have Hulu is because I leave it on for my dog when we leave.
Aw,
So he has his own account and he watches a lot of Gordon Ramsay. Um, and a
I
lot
mean,
of
that makes perfect sense to me.
yeah, yeah, he watches a lot of Gordon Ramsay and a lot of Bob's Burgers, which is completely fair
Those are
because
solid choices.
yeah, I love Bob's Burgers and I have watched every single episode of that show so many times. So it makes sense. He fits in with his family because, we love those shows here. Um,
Fair.
but yeah, so I don't honestly know if I have Netflix. I would have to check if I'm being honest.
I'm
Okay, that
jealous
kind
that
of
you have
works.
Hulu. We can't get Hulu, so
You can't
it's a
get
Canadian
Hulu?
problem.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it's just not available in Canada.
I'm so confused.
That's
Why
a
isn't it?
that's a
What?
thing that happens when you're in Canada.
You
Like
wait,
there'll
what?
be different broadcasting agreements. So,
Okay.
uh, we couldn't get HBO Go for a long time because there was a deal to distribute HBO shows with Crave TV, a Canadian company.
Oh.
So they couldn't start streaming their own stuff here because it was all the streaming rights in Canada already belonged to somebody. And I
Huh.
think similar things happened with Hulu.
Hmm. How weird.
But I
Interesting.
will have to check out High Rise Invasion, provided
Interesting.
it's on my Netflix.
Very interesting. If it's not, you could always just use a VPN and pretend you're not
Yeah,
in
no, I would.
Canada. Pretend you're in the United States. It's literally the only time I would suggest it. Every other time I'd say do not do that.
No, fair
No,
enough.
no, 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 no. I
There's
would.
lots to,
Yeah,
yeah,
no, 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 no. Although I do know that no country is perfect, and Canada is no exception to that rule.
no.
Um,
We
so
have plenty of our own garbage.
I think everywhere does, honestly. It could be slightly horror as well. Really? Okay. Okay. All right. I do want to watch like all different kinds of anime with our like community night thing. So hopefully we'll
No, I
be able
know.
to do that. Um, but yeah, I think that'll be a good time. So hopefully we could do that, and that'd be really fun.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
You can do it on your birthday stream if you want it.
Oh man. Oh man, that would be. Well, so that's the thing. So my birthday stream would have to obviously be a stream. But community night literally can't be a stream. It's only on
That's fair.
Discord. It can't be anywhere else. Just period, end of story. Like
Yeah, because,
cannot.
yeah, no, that makes sense because
So
you're sharing content.
yes, I am. Which is fine as long as I'm not trying to monetize it. And unfortunately,
Yeah,
by having it on YouTube or Netflix, or not Netflix, by having it on YouTube or Twitch, by default, it looks like I'm trying to monetize it. So,
that's true.
um, I mean, people are trying to kill each other on skyscrapers. Interesting. Okay. I mean, I'm here for it.
Relatable.
I'm here for it. Relatable. Exactly. That's usually how I
I
spend
see a
my
person in a
Saturdays.
skyscraper. That's how I feel.
No, no, no. That's so true. And especially on my birthday, I always think, what's most appropriate that I try to kill people on tall buildings. Just 'cause it's the godly thing to do, and
Yeah.
I'm nothing if not a godly woman. So that's how I feel about it. Oh my god, I can't. I crack myself up. Um, oh my god. But yeah, no, I would definitely give that a try. A lot of the anime that I usually like to watch is very girly. So obviously I wouldn't want to subject everybody to that. If they did not want to watch a bunch of like slice of life anime, which is completely fair and valid.
I think that's pretty common amongst people who watch like a significant amount of anime, though.
It
Like,
might be. I think it depends, especially these days, because there's so much good horror anime, action anime. Like me personally, just me, I have seen over 200 shows, like individual shows, and not all of them were slice of life. Like I'd say probably half were slice of
oh, for
life,
sure.
but Maid Sama is
No, I
amazing. Yes, I agree. Good call, Wolf. Um,
see.
but yes, 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 yep. But
I
yeah,
started watching it, but then I had to stop.
you should watch it.
Well, you specifically told me to stop at the
That
time.
sounds like a thing I would do, but you should watch it. That does sound like something I would say. That does sound like me. My
Yeah,
apologies.
it's cool.
Uh, I probably said something like "Stop so we can watch it together," and then
Hmm.
I forgot. And
I mean,
yep,
just other stuff.
yep, that sounds like me. Yep, that does sound exactly like me. Whoops, whoops, doops. My bad, my bad.
Oh, it's fine. I don't have tons of free time anyway.
Fair, very fair. Where the fuck am I supposed to put this table? There is no good place for this table. Um, 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 um. This is just like not conducive to this space, I feel like. Okay, I'm gonna figure this out. Hold on. We're gonna do this. We're gonna put the beanbag chairs in the space so that you can watch the TV with them instead of having them in this little alcove over here. In the whirlpool of stars high in heaven, in the arms of the night, the dreamwood beacons my presence. I don't know what that means, but yes, it sounds good. So, yes. I don't know what that
Sounds
means.
anime.
It does. That sounds super anime. If something could sound anime, that sounds very anime. That's a good point. That is a good point. That is a very good point.
Yeah,
Um, but yes. Yes, yes, indeed. Um, means I'm about to go to bed. That's very anime of you, Wolf. But you should go to bed. You should go to bed. You are,
highly advisable.
yeah, you have work tomorrow. You're not on the West Coast, so I know you're not 3 hours behind me. And yes. So you should go to bed. That is a good idea. That is a good idea.
Yeah, East Coast babies should be heading to bed.
That's probably true. That's probably true. And I'm only going for another like 15 minutes anyway, so
Yeah,
you're not gonna miss much. You're just gonna miss me hopefully finishing this house. That's what I'm really hoping for, is finishing this house. I think I can do it. I only have like one more room, I think. I think.
not so bad.
No, not bad at all. And now that I figured out where to put this table, I'm good. So, although, like, good lord, this lady's house is so fucking crowded. Like, she could get rid of like half
Want
this
a lot
furniture.
of stuff in there.
Like, literally, she could get rid of like half this furniture. It is just not necessary. I mean, do you, but it's a bit much.
Yeah, how many guests are you having?
Probably like none because of this huge iguana thing. I feel like I wouldn't be able to have any guests because no one would want to come over. I'd be like, oh, hey, you want to come over to my house? And they'd be like, no, no, I've
Want
heard.
to come to my house?
No, I've
They're like, no,
heard.
you have a weird lizard.
Yeah, I've heard that you have a large portion of one of your rooms, one of your main rooms, taken up by a gigantic lizard tank, and that's really unappealing. So, no. But thanks anyway. I appreciate the invitation. Like,
I
mm-mm.
need to offer, but your lizard's gross, and I don't want to see it.
Thank you for the offer. Your lizard lizards, gross. I mean, that would like probably be my answer. Maybe I'd say it a little nicer than that, but maybe
Yeah, I
not
mean
though.
that's what you're
Maybe
saying.
not. No, no,
You're
maybe not, because I hate lizards. Like, I might not say it nicer than that, to be honest. I might just be blunt and just, hey, listen, that's fucking gross. So no. But you know, blessed be and all that. Goodbye. But no. Where do I put this? This is so huge. Um, 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 um. Time to sing as I go. I hope you sleep well, Wolf. Have a good night. Have a good sleep. All that good stuff. Okay. Oh
yeah.
my God, the last room. The last room. I'm pretty sure this is the last room.
Don't dream of lizards.
Don't dream of lizards. That's a bad idea. Yep. Don't do it. Do not do it. Uh. Oh my God, you're funny. Yes, go to sleep. Going to sleep is good. Going to sleep is a good thing. Yes, I'm a hypocrite, but going to sleep is a good thing.
Those are both accurate statements.
Yeah, they really are. Okay, so large kitchen or terrace done, large kitchen done. Um, room not done, corridor not done, bedroom done. Um, there's multiple rooms not done. What the fuck? What are these multiple rooms? Oh, like what more space? Oh, I forgot about this weird room over here. This is a bathroom.
Oh,
The bathroom. Yep, this is a bathroom. Good night, Wolf. Sleep
night
well.
wolf.
Oh my God, too funny.
Go knead your pillows with your little paws
Oh, that's so
and have a good
cute.
sleep.
That's so cute. I'm so allergic, but that's so cute. So allergic.
The nice thing about Wolf is he's an internet cat, so
It's true,
no
though.
allergies.
That's true. That's very true. That's true. I've had many of friends who are cat girls, and I'm not allergic to them, thankfully. Thankfully. Alright, so I did that. Install tile squares? Okay. Um, lay floor tiles. I honestly don't know if these go on the floor or the wall, if I'm being honest. These go on the wall, apparently. Learn something new every day.
Oh,
I
I
can never
wouldn't have
tell.
necessarily guessed that.
Yeah, no, I can never tell. And it's so bad because sometimes I'll like get halfway through it and I'll realize it's a dual use and I'll be halfway done with all the walls and I'll realize it's supposed to be the floors and I'm just like, "Oh, never mind." That fucking sucks. Like, great.
Unideal.
It is unideal. It is. It most certainly is. But, such is life. Such is life. If only tiling
Ain't
was actually
true.
this easy. If only.
Yeah, tiling's a pain.
Oh, it's a huge pain in the ass. It's
I've
oh
only done
god.
it like twice, but I hated it.
It's a nightmare, honestly. Tiling and putting on wallpaper are for me neck and neck, but wallpaper is always the worst. But tiling is also pretty
I've
fucking shitty.
I've avoided putting on wallpaper, so that's good at least.
I knew a lot of old people when I was growing up, so so I've helped with a lot
Fair,
of
fair.
house projects, and plenty of those house projects involve wallpaper because old people love that shit for some reason.
Yeah, I got dragged into building a lot of fences.
Fences, interesting,
Fences, yeah.
interesting. Why fences? I wonder.
I people didn't like the fence that they had in their new house, so they wanted like a big new one,
Hmm.
and then you have to go and make a fence. I've made like 12 fences. It's
What the
horrendous.
fuck? Are you serious?
Yeah, yeah, like a ton. Like I literally don't know how many because I stopped counting.
I'm so confused. Are you just that good at making fences?
No, I was just young and able-bodied,
Okay.
and I have a very large family.
Ah, okay. Gotcha, gotcha. Gotcha. I was just thinking these were all like random adults in your neighborhood who
No,
wanted
no, it's
fences.
like cousins and uncles and aunts and
Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. That makes a lot more sense. Still sucks, but makes more sense for sure.
yeah. I mean, it is what it is. You spend a day outside, yeah, get free pizza. There are worse things.
A day? That wouldn't take more than a day?
Oh yeah, it takes more than a day, but
Oh, okay. I was like, wait, what? I feel like that has to take more than a day.
no, it takes several, but it's not so bad. Depends how many other family members they conned into doing it.
Fair, fair, fair. I have talked many times with my partner about the kind of fence we want when we finally get a house, and I've looked up quotes and stuff like that, and it's like it's literally going to cost us thousands of dollars. Um,
Oh, for sure.
but like worth it. I don't give a shit.
All
Worth it. Worth it.
all house renovation stuff that you hire someone to do for you is going to cost an arm and a leg. That's just how it
Mhm.
works.
Mhm. So true. So true. But I think it's worth it,
For sure.
especially if I don't have to fucking do it. So. Plus, it comes with a guarantee or a warranty or whatever you call it. Like, that's great. That means in 10 years, if there's an issue, I can just call them, be like, hi,
And they're like,
fix
you
it.
screwed up my fence
Yeah,
10 years ago.
fix this shit. And they'll be like, oh, okay, no problem. That's our guarantee, so that works. Like, as long as the company doesn't go out of business, I'm good.
Yep.
And
No, I'm a big
luckily,
fan of having people paying people to do things for me.
yeah, it was funny. We had that conversation a while back. What was I was saying something about like how there's no need to like just suffer and do it ourselves if like we don't have to. Um,
Yep.
because we're not like in our early 20s and we're not like poor.
Or
So like
poor. Yeah.
yeah, we just don't have to do that. And he was just like, "Well, I'd rather just do it myself." And I was just like, "Oh, yeah, no. No. You have a broken back multiple
Yeah.
times. I don't care."
No, definitely
Like
not then.
yeah, no, I like literally I said I do not care. Like it just does not matter if that's what you want to do. Your back has been broken multiple times. I don't care. Like
Yeah, you don't get a vote.
no, 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 not really. It was funny he tried to agree with my uncle who wanted to buy a chainsaw and clear some trees from his yard because of the hurricane, which totally fair
Right.
as far as getting rid of stuff from the hurricane.
Yeah, preparation.
Yeah, I
Sure.
get that. I get that 100%. Everyone wants their house to just look normal again after the hurricane. Totally understandable. Um, no, like, nothing confusing there. But my aunt was just like, "You've got to be fucking kidding me." And he was like, "No, it's fine. I know what I'm doing." And she was just like, "On what?"
If you knew what you're doing, you'd own a chainsaw already.
Yeah, literally. She was just like, "On what planet are you a chainsaw expert? Please tell me. Let me know. Let me know." And obviously he just like didn't have anything to say to that. And and she was just like, "You remember that guy we know who has a chainsaw business? Like literally he chainsaws down trees like for his job." And obviously he was just like, "Well, I don't want to pay for it." Da-da. She's like, "No, no, no. That's not even what I'm saying. What I'm saying is the man's an expert. He's a professional.
Yeah.
Do you agree?" And he was like, "Yeah." And he was like, "He chainsawed his arm off. It happens. It happens.
Yep. It
It
does.
happens." And my
That's
uncle
rough.
was just
Poor
like,
guy.
"Oh, um, yeah, about that." My aunt was just like, "Yeah, so you're not getting a fucking chainsaw. Get the fuck out of here." Like, I'm putting my foot down. You're not getting a chainsaw, which is completely fair. And like, you shouldn't get a
No,
chainsaw.
100%.
Yeah, he's like 65 years old. He should not have a chainsaw. That's wild.
Yeah. No,
Completely
he
wild.
does not require it.
Yeah, no. And but like of course, so like my partner was just like, "Yeah, I mean if I needed to get rid of something, I would buy a chainsaw. Like what's the problem with that?" I was like, "You're not buying a chainsaw either, bitch. Like on what level do you think you're
Just
buying a
pay someone to do
chainsaw?"
it once. Like, you don't.
Literally. We it's like why like Why keep a like literally? If you're gonna keep a chainsaw in your house, why not just keep a loaded gun? Like seriously, seriously, because chainsaws. If you could, I don't know if you can have an like a fully electric chainsaw, but if you can, then I'm literally not seeing the difference. Like I don't see the. It means you could turn it on, and it could do horrible damage. I'm not seeing the difference. Like it's just horrible.
Yeah.
And you can absolutely chainsaw your arm off. That's a real thing.
Oh,
Absolutely.
for sure. I mean, like she
Absolutely.
said, that guy did it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, completely crazy. Hello! Hello, hello. How are you? I wish I knew what this was in, like, in line with, because I really don't know. But hopefully I'll figure it out.
Hmm.
Let's see here. Random shower. Okay, okay. I don't know which direction this shower's supposed to go, if I'm being honest. I think I might be doing this right. I could also be very wrong. Could also be very wrong.
No way to know but to push through.
So true. Buy it, install it, and then remove it because you did the wrong thing. It's the only way. It's the only way. Oh, Lord.
Yeah, I don't like. I know that it's a very masculine mindset, but I've never really understood the whole. I have to be able to do all these things myself.
Listen, I don't understand it either. I think it's really crazy. Um,
Yeah.
and definitely not something I encourage or think is like I like it's manly, but like in the worst way possible.
Oh, for sure.
You know?
Well, it's like recognize other men's skill sets. Like these dudes
Yeah.
do this professionally, which means that it's a profession and like
Yes,
not just something you
exactly.
should be doing willy nilly.
Exactly. Exactly. Hi Holt, how are you? Oh, hello. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. Hello, hello. How are
Hello,
you?
Raiders.
Hello. How was your stream? Hopefully it was good. We're not going for like too much longer, but welcome, 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 welcome. Um, let's see here. Maybe a little bit smaller. There we go. Um, hopefully you played something fun. Hopefully you had a great time. Yep, nope, I put this in backwards. Great, fantastic. I love it. Every
I mean, that
time.
happens to every contractor.
Every time. God damn. Okay, I think this is the right way. I'm pretty sure this is the right way. Okay, we're gonna find out. Either this is the right way or I'm stupid again. I swear to God. Oh, Lord Jesus. No, I'm stupid again. Yep, okay.
How it goes sometimes.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Somebody save me from myself. Okay, so, okay. So I need it to be not this. I need to be this. Okay, okay, I got this. I got this. I got this. I can do this. Uh, there we go. There we go. There we go. Now that looks right. Yes. Yes, that's correct. Okay, perfect. Today I chose the kitten with the big blade. I don't know what that means, but I support you. That sounds crazy.
Yeah, I'm on board.
But yeah, like that sounds wild. That sounds wild. I mean, I've just been playing House Flipper. like super chill.
Very
Definitely.
few big blades.
Yeah, no blades here, but you know, kudos to you.
Dogs and construction hats.
Mhm, mhm. Um, let's see here. So we'll do that, and the game Blade Kit. I didn't even know that was a game. That sounds crazy. Blade
Oh
Kitten.
wow, that's rad.
Oh, hello, puppy. My puppy is awake. Hello, sir. I understand. You want to be under the blanket. I get it. I get it. You feel like you've been slighted by the whole world. Here's your blanket. You're welcome.
I too want to be under the blanket.
No, that's completely fair. That's completely fair. Um, 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 um. May I ask a song karaoke request? I mean, you can ask whatever you want. I don't do karaoke and I don't sing, but you can ask whatever you like. uh, definitely not for me.
And you don't want to hear me sing. I have no ability to carry a tune.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I used to sing, but I don't do that anymore. Mine is sleeping on my bed. Yeah. It's funny. My dog has like three different beds all over the house, and he just refuses to use them sometimes, depending on where I am. So I'm always just like, all right. I mean, I guess just blanket on the floor it is. That works, even though I put a bed right there, like right next to you. Just does not care at all. Um, hmm. That's like a good color, I feel like. That's fine. Or, well, countertop colors. What a nightmare. Hmm.
It's a hard bit.
Where is the bright pink sparkly option? That's the real question here. That is the
Asking the big
real question.
questions.
Yeah, that's the real question. I need to know the answer to that question. Like, seriously, where is it? Um, faucet. Just gonna pick rose gold for everything, I guess. I have only
Might as
one
well.
dog bed, and it is on the balcony. Oh, all right. I don't think my dog could sleep outside for even 2 seconds. He's way too like neurotic. He'd be up every 2 seconds about whatever sound he heard. Like, absolutely.
I was young. My dog only really used his dog bed when we were all awake. When we were asleep, he'd go sleep on the couch.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah. The first thing you'd hear when you get up in the morning is him jumping off the couch.
Oh, that's super cute. Um, he used it fairly often. Makes sense. Makes sense. Makes perfect sense.
He likes his balcony bed. That makes sense to me.
Who wouldn't, honestly? That sounds super chill. That sounds pretty chill. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna finish this bathroom and then I'll stop. I think finishing the bathroom is a good place, you know?
Yeah, that makes
It's a
sense to me.
good place to
Puts
stop.
you in a place to deliver the finishing blow next time.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Exactly. Okay. Let's put a light switch right here. Got some lights. I always like pink. We'll put like two is probably fine, I feel like. Okay. Gonna do a towel rack, obviously, because we're not monsters. I do like when the towels match. Maybe that sounds
Oh,
crazy.
no, that's just a reasonable human thing.
I'm sure someone thinks
Who
it's
wouldn't want
ridiculous, but
who wouldn't want matching towels?
monsters, I have no idea, man. I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
The soulless.
Perhaps. Honestly, perhaps.
Honestly, I
Um,
think even like demons and stuff would rather have matching towels.
I mean, honestly, probably. Probably. I'm sure Iron Mouse loves matching towels.
Oh, for sure.
I bet bet that's kind of like, I bet she's just like she loves it. Um, oh, we could have a bright pink trash bin. I don't know why, but okay.
because you love it.
I mean, like, it would be so out of place, unfortunately. I want bright pink in a lot of things, but not a trash barrel.
No, no, not so
No,
much.
no, not for me. But like, listen, I support other people in doing whatever they want to do. As long as they're happy, I'm happy for them. We can put this at the end of this bathtub. That works. Um, do not stop. I'm gonna stop. It's like after 2 a.m. here. Can
Mhm.
you do a
Very late.
random karaoke? I cannot. I cannot. I
No,
regret to inform you. I cannot do that. That is not for
not that
me.
kind of stream.
It is not. But there are lots of people who do that. So luckily for you,
I've
you're
never been in one.
you're in good
I'm,
luck there.
I'm sure that they're fun though.
Oh, I've seen a lot of people, even just like I mean, big streamers do random karaoke stuff all the time, but like
Sure.
I've seen plenty of smaller streamers who do karaoke stuff too. So definitely lots of people who do that stuff. hmm Absolutely.
Well,
But we are good here. So let me hold on. I want to save. Um,
yeah.